The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? We got the second round set. Second round is set. Ohio State, they're still around, and I'm devastated. I felt like this is for real. Most of today, I felt like I lost the game yesterday. I did, because I can't enjoy the playoffs. I can't enjoy the playoffs with them in there. Felt like I lost. All right, yeah, they wasted the trip. They definitely wasted the trip. Who is Bruce? Who is Bruce? Look at Daniel Henry. OH. We're back. y'all just wanted him fired. Now y'all back. God, hold on. Now y'all back. Now y'all back. Ready to chant. Right there is that dude. He's that dude. Yes. But this is what worried me is when you win a game, you never know when that championship run will just start happening. That's why I want them gone. That's why I wanted them gone yesterday. That's why I want them gone today. Gone yesterday. That's why I want them gone today. I don't know what's going on with my mic. When I go live, it sounds like I got a, but then when I record a regular video, it don't sound like that. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. We needed that Michigan loss to wake us up. If OSU can feed off this win, then we will be a problem. Yeah, and that is true. But Tennessee looked like, and this is just me looking at the game. Tennessee looked like they were happy to be there, like they did for the most part, you know. And that also could be they didn't know how good Ohio State was. They didn't really know, you know. I don't see how you wouldn't, but that's the way it looked. But y'all exploited their linebackers in the secondary, which is their weakness. So, hey, you did your job. Tennessee's job was to be better prepared for the passing game, you know, keep them safeties high. Look at Garrison, my boy Garrison back. He back. Oh, God. Oh, God. I bet he's smiling somewhere, too. He got that smile back. Him and Josh, they just probably was smiling all night. Smiling in your sleep, wasn't it, Garrison? He just smiled. Yeah. Y'all played a good game. But Tennessee was just shell-shocked from the jump. Some something that had me looking was when I seen Tennessee was in all sleeves, I was like, yeah, something ain't right. You know, the dogs don't have on sleeve. Most of them big dogs, you ain't gonna have on those sleeves. Dom, look who showed up. Look who's here. If it ain't Garrison. Tennessee safeties were always trailing the wide receiver. They didn't cloud over the top and locate the ball. Yeah, and that's a problem too. The Abuka deep pass, if the safety looks, he probably can pick it off, but he did it's good. Yeah, you got that right. It's good. He's a yard from scoring a touchdown, dummy. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it is a good catch, bonehead. Turn around and find the ball. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We ain't heard from Garrison on here, y'all. Is Garrison at home where you can talk? That was a linebacker? I thought that was a safety, bro. If that was a linebacker, why was he so far deep at the snap? I thought that was a safety, bro. I don't know if that was a linebacker. I'm talking about the deep ball to Abuka. I don't think that was a linebacker. I hope it wasn't. Yeah, he was lined up as a safety because I was on him early when it first happened. And then when they showed it again, I saw he was 10, 15 yards off the ball. So I'm like, okay, they did have the safety back. He just was flat-footed. But he still was in good position. He just didn't turn and find the ball. He did it's good. Yeah, it's about to be all good for OSU. It's going to be real good, bonehead. Let's see. Let me bring Steven up. Yo.
What's going on, Playboy?
What up?
So I see a lot of Ohio fans have come out of hiding. I mean, it's a cute win. It's cute. You beat Tennessee. Hey, at least they proved that the SEC really can't play in late December and January in certain places. But now we got them ducks. So here, all you Ohio fans, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all said if we just had another match with them. So here's the rematch. Don't get up there and have Dylan Gabriel look like he should have won the Heisman against y'all, because I don't want to hear no excuses. If Ted Johnson and Evan Stewart go crazy, I don't want to hear well, we were tied. I don't want to hear none of that. All I want to hear is, hey, best team in years couldn't get it done, because you better do it this year. Like I said, I'm not trying to make everything about Michigan, but you better do it, because Michigan next year is going to be a problem when you're replacing 15, 16 starters with that head coach, because you got Jeremiah Smith and nothing else. You saw Julian saying last night, you got Jeremiah Smith and nothing else. So you might as well get ready. I'm telling you now. Get ready. But it was a cute win. I ain't gonna take nothing away from it. It was cute. It was cute.
It was a cute win. Buckeyes. He said that was cute what y'all did. Do it to Oregon.
Yeah, it was, you see a little kid in an outfit. Oh, it looks so cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? That first day of school, he looks so handsome. You look so cute.
You pissed their cheek.
But
Okay.
what did you think about Tennessee, Johnny? Did you think they were overrated?
A little bit. I thought they would have showed up better than that, honestly. But they kind of looked like they were happy to be there a little bit.
Right.
They didn't. But in this is what I didn't take in the case or perspective, whatever you want to call it, that this is their first time being in the playoff. They haven't even been close. Ohio State, they've been there before. some of the dudes on the team were on that Georgia team, the team that played Georgia. You know, so Tennessee looked like they were just kind of shell shocked from the jump. Then they lost the running back Sampson in the first quarter he was out.
Yeah.
So he's the offense. You running him down everybody's throat. So once he went out, it was like, and they in Ohio State. I'll give Ohio State this: they exploited Tennessee's weaknesses on defense to a T. So that's good coaching.
Yeah, I agree. I think personally, Ohio State's D line look. I'm gonna give them their credit. I'm not a hater. I just don't like them. But their D line looked pretty good against Tennessee's O line. I know a lot of Tennessee fans are calling for the O line coach to be fired, but that's more of a microcosm of one game or as opposed to all season, because when they were winning, it's fine. So emotionally, things can kind of take precedent. Like, oh man, this guy sucks after one game, but he's been bad for 3 or 4 years according to them. It's just after that game, it was, we'll get rid of him. You've been wanting to get rid of him for 4 years. Josh Heupel he's a decent head coach. He's not great. I think that Old State's D-line looked better than it was. Now, I will also say this: Oregon plays like Chip Kelly being the offensive coordinator is not going to help them against Oregon because they play a different style, even though they play kind of the same pace. Where I think they have the advantage now is that they've had so much rest, and now they've seen that, okay, well, Old State's going to do this. They're going to do this again. Have they really changed? Do they depend too much on Trevion and Quinshon and Jeremiah, or have they? Because Oregon's defense is not that great. But how do you slow that offense down? How do you do that? Them boys gonna get that ball out in 2 or 3 seconds. Old State can't put 4 or 5 up there on Dylan Gabriel and think he's gonna just hold the ball like Nico Iamaleava did. He ain't. He gonna throw that ball. He gonna check down Charlie you to death. How do the linebackers of Old State get to him? Because they didn't do well in the first game. They just scored early, and Oregon was like, okay, well, we got something for you. Now you got them resting in Pasadena. What do? You can't come with the same game plan because that didn't beat them the first game. Even though it was close, it didn't beat them.
Yeah, Oregon's a different beast altogether from that team that they just played. Oregon expected to be here. Tennessee didn't expect to be in the playoffs. Let's be real. They didn't expect it. They don't have championship aspirations, SEC or national. So Oregon's a different beast. They expect to be here,
Right.
So they're going to be ready for Ohio State, what Ohio State brings to the table. And who was that? Jack Sawyer and JTT. The fact that they got Jack Sawyer had 2 sacks and JTT had a sack. And shout out to Garrison. He said Tennessee's offensive line doesn't pass block well. And if them two dudes got 3 sacks, they garbage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If they done got 3, they garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think Tui Malone, I think Josiah Stewart.
How about Garrison?
The Josiah has
give you credit.
Yeah. I mean, but see, Garrison, Josiah Stewart has more sacks, I think, in 1 year than JT has in his career, I believe, or it's close. So he's right. They're not really like Sawyer's. They're not that good. I'm not saying they're bad. They were just overrated with a number 3 and a number 6 player. And they what up, Maniac? What's good, baby?
Yo, what's going on, champ?
No, but I just think that when Dan Lanning, because Dan Lanning seems to have something to prove with the Big Ten. If he wants to go out and try to prove that he's more physical, do that. But don't lose, because he's been doing a lot of talking these last 3-4 weeks. So if you got all this stuff to say, Dan Lanning, go prove it. But Oregon is a finesse team, but I don't think Phil Knight put all that money enough for them to lose. They kind of got to win it. So that's their mentality. Like Ohio State is in our way.
Yeah.
What up, Dom?
Johnny, how are you, sir? Maniac, Steve.
What up, Maniac?
Hey. What's going on, Dom?
Hey, Johnny, I had to break it out, in case Garrison's still in the chat. Garrison, it has a 2024. It's not 19. It's not 2014. It's 2024. I mean, Johnny, They could talk about Garrison being a good guy. Nothing against him as a human being, but I'll be damned, Johnny. He exemplifies why I hate Ohio State and I hate their fans. He was nowhere to be found a couple weeks ago after the game. Nowhere to be found. People thought he might have, made a choice to leave the planet. There, that's a safe way to say it. Underground for 2-3 weeks. All of a sudden they beat up on a Tennessee team that wasn't ready to play. Got bombarded early on, confused, and now Ohio State. He's up and out of the rabbit hole, jumping around. And I tell you what, Dan Lanning and Oregon, they're just gonna shoot that. They're just gonna shoot them down. There's no way. We could talk all day about defense and this and that, but Gabriel, what is this? Is going to be his 70th, 73rd start as quarterback. Johnny said he gets the ball out 2 seconds. They're going to dog walk Ohio State.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hope so. Yeah. Look, man. Let first of all, like my man Steve was saying, that was a cute win. They dominated Tennessee. Don't get me wrong. You got to give them that. They wasn't ready. That was bad coaching on Tennessee. That team didn't look ready at all. They weren't focused. They just wasn't ready for the moment. They just wasn't. They were shell-shocked from that first drive. Mind you, they got that sack with that face mask. And then they continue on that drive, and then you don't go one-on-one with Jeremiah Smith, man. Come on. Stop it. And that's it. That was all she wrote, man. As soon as they went up 14-zip, I told everybody, I said, man, it is what it is. But I'm going to say this about Ohio State, right? And I said it. They're just similar to Oregon. They both finesse offenses. They're not really physical offenses. Ohio State wants to score fast and in a hurry, right? And often, fast and often. And once they clicking, they one of the hardest offenses to stop. Don't get me wrong. I give it. They a rhythm offense. Once you break their rhythm, they look bad. Johnny, we seen it against Nebraska. We seen it against Penn State. We seen it against Michigan. They acting like this is the 1994 49ers offense. Like, stop it. Yet you have a very good offense, but you're a finesse. Now, going into the Oregon game is an interesting matchup. One, Oregon is going to score on them because they just have too many weapons. And plus, they know how they have a veteran quarterback. And Gabriel, at the same time, he can kill you with his feet along with his leg. And he could get out that pocket left, right, and throw that shit 40 yards and score. And they got a good running game. So it's going to be interesting, this game. I'm not going to sit here and say Ohio State doesn't have a chance because I'll be lying. But I would say this. For all those Ohio State fans clinging on to that 1-point win, well, they only beat us by 1 on the road. Well, stupid. They should have beaten you by 14. And we want to talk like that. How many points Oregon left on the field? Missed field goal. Botch extra point. 4th and goal, wide open receiver in the corner. They missed that. Interception on Ohio State's first drive, which the coaching staff of Oregon, how they do not challenge that is beyond me. Ohio State scored 7 on that drive. So Ohio State fans, if you want to play that game, then let's play that game. Because Oregon should have won at least by 14 if we want to talk like that. So we'll see how it come out. As long as Oregon can establish a run game, I think they could control this game offensively. It is on their defense. I don't think their defense is all that. Steve mentioned that as well. I agree with that. They a good defense. And, their coach is a defensive mind. So we're going to see what happens here, man. We're going to see what happens. Should be a good game. I think it's going to be the best quarterfinal game of the 4, and we'll see. And hopefully Oregon gets it done, man, because just like Dom said, all Ohio State fans is out. There was like 5 of them that came out when Michigan beat them. Now all of a sudden, everybody don't feel sick, and this is, you see, it was just a bump in the road with some Michigan. And listen, F Ohio State, just like that. Their fan base as well. There's only 6 of them that I like anyway. And be humble, bro, because you see what my man Dom is wearing right there? That's national champs until somebody win it this year. Oh, and if you think the hammer's coming, yeah, the hammer, that play school hammer that's over there in Target that you buy for your 4-year-old son. That's the only hammer that's coming.
That's it. That's it. And why they still worried about Michigan? You saw Jack Sawyer last night? All the time. Why they still worried about Michigan? I don't understand it. Like,
he gonna be a water boy after 3 years in the NFL. What?
If that, like, they still talking like, where's the flag now? I'm like, dude, okay, you made the playoff. That's nice. Get Michigan, like, because next year you lose 15 starters. You don't. Old State ain't replaced. I don't think they've ever been in this situation. So all this stuff about Michigan still in their head. Like, come on, man. Oh, like, okay, all right. Wait till 2025. Let's see what you got. Let's see.
Yeah, and Johnny mentioned it that along with us, Ohio State is going to have to hit that portal hard as well. And the deeper run they make, they're going to lose on a lot of people. So you're right, Steve. They lose a lot of talent after this season, a lot. So it's going to be interesting. If they don't win it this year, forget about it. Like the Italians say, forget about it.
You ready? Hold on 1 second, Dom. You ready down there?
What happened, Johnny?
I'm about to bring up the
Yeah, bring up Garrison. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Yeah, bring him up.
They've been calling for you, dog.
Here we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you clear.
2 things. So when I said, I don't want to say you lied, Johnny. First off, how are you? Good to see you guys. Happy holidays for all of you.
Likewise.
You said Tennessee was just happy to be there, and I somewhat do agree with you on that.
It did look like that. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. I
don't know for sure. I just go off what I see.
Yeah, no, I somewhat agree with you on that. But at the same time, you said they weren't expected. Beginning of the season, they were ranked top 10 on ESPN's Power Index, and they had one of the top 10 odds to win the national championship.
Tennessee's never made the playoff.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter to me because it's a 12 team now. This is a 4 team. I'd understand that.
But you still have to go through. You still have. There's a maturation to
maybe,
normally.
Maybe so. I'm simply saying, and here's the truth of the matter. That's not the sentiment that I've been hearing for the last 2 weeks from a lot of different fan bases. And what I've been hearing from your fan base, and the truth be told, on X, I've literally been ignoring every single Michigan fan commenting to me, but you're my guy, so I definitely want to talk to you about this. But over the last few weeks, that's not what I heard. I didn't hear, oh, Michigan's happy. Tennessee's happy to be there. I didn't hear, oh, well, Tennessee, they're going to have maturation process. We got to see how it goes. No, that's not what I heard. What I heard was Tennessee runs the ball, Tennessee's D-line, Tennessee, Ohio State's O-line. That's what, and I put this on that. I put it on Twitter. I said that told me that a lot of people did not do their actual homework and do not watch college football. They only watch their team. When that happens, with that being known, I don't want to hear that now. Yes, I am joyful. Why?
You should be joyful.
No, I am because everything that I've been hearing over the last 2 weeks, and let me know if I'm wrong when I say this, Johnny. Like, let me know if I'm honestly wrong.
Always.
Over the last few weeks, would you agree that people have been more hyper focused on Ohio State and what they can and can't do than Tennessee?
That's true. That's true.
So then when it came down to it, mind you, I didn't see this coming. I think at first I thought we wouldn't cover. Then I said, okay, maybe we will. I had us winning by 6 to 9 points. That's what I had us doing.
And that's why I said they looked like they were shell shocked.
I think what they were shell shocked by was when we came out there. We put belt to ass. We were hitting it. We cracked it. Oh, have you guys ever seen a quarterback's helmet be cracked?
Yeah, I saw that on November 30th in the shoe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We cracked, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. Now that's cute. Well, I'm asking you
Yeah.
right now to all of you guys: have you ever seen a player's actual helmet be cracked?
And
Yeah,
y'all,
probably. But what does this have to do with anything? All right, his helmet cracked. Okay.
Listen what I'm saying. That.
So y'all tough now? Y'all tough because y'all cracked the helmet? Y'all physical now?
Bro, I'm not like I think only weird tough guys talk about who's tough. I'm not talking about who's tough. I'm talking about what happened in the game.
That's what I'm saying about the game.
I'm not talking about tough. You're talking about talking points and narratives. I'm talking about what happened.
All right, so the helmet being cracked, Garrison, what's your point? What's your point? Get to the point.
That's what I'm saying. Where Samson got hurt, he got hurt by the hit by Ransom. Dude, like, my point is this. Yeah, I get it. You guys beat us, and it's fun to go out and say, yeah, well, this, that, and the third, and then downplay who's the guy with the S on his name?
Steve.
It's like saying it's cute. Sure, if you want to call pulling the pants down of a top 10 team cute, sure.
You know,
what I'm saying is that, and that's not to say I have us beating Oregon. I don't have us beating Oregon right now.
Always. You know what, Garrison?
You guys were so hyper focused, and I watched every single show. You guys were so hyper focused.
I did. And I gave y'all credit. And I gave y'all credit right here.
I'm talking about before the game happened.
Yeah.
My boy Johnny was hyper focused. Mays was hyper focused. You were hyper focused. A lot of you guys were hyper focused on Michigan, and you didn't actually do your homework and see what Tennessee does and what they can't do. The right tackle has 11 penalties this season. They've been sacked 26 times, and you guys went and their defensive line. They have a 59 rush defense rate at the middle of 59%. You guys probably didn't know that.
But
Garrison, I see
run the ball up the middle.
Garrison, I saw y'all score 21 points to Nebraska a week before that. Indiana put like 88 points on them. Did you do your homework then? Because see, Garrison, this is your problem. You a numbers man. Numbers. You want to say Tennessee had the 10 best odds, right? Tennessee had the 10 best odds to win it. You guys had the second coming into the season, right behind Georgia. 1 and 2 is really no difference. You and Tennessee had the same amount of losses going into the playoffs. The only reason your ass is in the playoffs because they expanded it. You better thank God for that. Because if not, you'll be in the Mickey Mouse Bowl with Michigan. So listen, you don't act. You're not that good. You're not that tough.
You're not that
good. Did good. Yo,
Johnny,
you're not.
You don't even believe that, Johnny. You don't even believe that. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking? Like, bro, that's not a real. Like,
they not that good, bro. Who listen? Who did that was your best win?
That's not a real take, bro.
In the regular, it is a real take. Who did y'all beat in the regular season?
Wait, bro, mate. Listen. That's like me saying in 2022 when you guys lost to TCU. That's like me coming out saying you guys weren't that good. No, you were that damn good. That's why you were where you were. What are you talking about?
Undefeated. We were undefeated when we played TCU. You already got 2 losses. 2.
I said, dude, you're not Johnny. You know what
I'm listening.
Hold on.
This is
I'm
crazy.
gonna bring everybody. I'm gonna bring y'all down except Garrison because I want to hear what Garrison got to say about the game, and then I'll bring y'all back. And then if y'all want to get at him or whatever, then
nothing to get at about. You more worried about talking about my game than Alabama.
I got you, Dom.
No, but listen.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. What I'm not like, and again, this is why I've literally said I'm not going to respond to any Michigan fan on X for the rest of this playoff run, for the simple fact that I have nothing to say. If you're not going to sit here and be honest and talk about what happened on that game last night, and Bryce and I talked about this, and I think I remember Chris talked about it. Like a lot of Buckeye fans who talked about this. People outside of Ohio State, like Tennessee fans, kept pointing to the Michigan game, thinking that was the reason why they were actually going to beat us. Michigan fans kept on saying, well, we did this, so you guys can't be that good, and Tennessee's going to do that. That's not how football works. I if I'm able to be honest about this, I think Michigan fans should be honest about what Ohio State is. Ryan Day has a Michigan problem. It is what it is. That's a Michigan problem. Guess what, Tennessee? You don't wear maize and blue. You aren't called the Wolverines.
That's true.
And then like if you want to bring up, fine, bring up Nebraska. But you know what's funny about bringing up Nebraska for him right now, Johnny? For every Nebraska, there's a Penn State. For every Nebraska, there's an Indiana, and we did that. And that's why, like, when I kept telling people, if you want, sure, it's fine. Look at the Michigan game if you want to. Johnny, can you tell me how many top 10 wins Ohio State had before the playoffs?
What, 2?
Ah, that's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. Even you ever watch Crane and Company?
No.
Okay, so one of the guys, I forget his name, but one of the guys.
Yeah. I knew you were talking about.
Cone used to be a Michigan quarterback. And it's so crazy that so many people get mad at me for saying this, but then he came out and said this today on their episode. He said a lot of people kept pointing to that Michigan game as if that was a reason to like doubt Ohio State. He literally said Ohio State should have won that game. He said what you saw in that game against Michigan is not the real Ohio State. He said that what you saw against Penn State was closer to what the real Ohio State is. If an ex-Michigan player is able to be that honest and say the exact thing I have been saying, that's all I want from y'all. That's all I want. Now, what were your thoughts on? I want to know what your thoughts were on Will Howard.
He played pretty good. They almost had a bonehead. Quinshawn, y'all had a lot of close plays. Everything went well for you. Everything went well for you in that game.
The ball bounced the right way. It bounced the right way this game.
He almost fumbled it. Quinshawn grabs it with his butt, doesn't get hit or anything, has time to actually grab it. That's crazy. Right there. That's one crazy. The muffed punt. That was pretty wild. He was able to get back on it that fast, and because it wasn't right there. He was able to get back on it.
Oh no, I thought they for sure had it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So plays like that are big. Those are big momentum swings if you can get it. Which everything went right for y'all in that game for the most part. Will Howard, he played a good game, and I'm waiting on. I expect him to make one or two. Oh,
Johnny, I was this morning. I actually I was like, man, I know you had you were streaming during the game. I wish I knew. But I listened to a little bit of it, and then I thought it was just so funny when you say, he's good for a boneheaded thing. Where he boneheaded. I'm like, not today.
Yeah, he got away. This is the thing. I would have if this is the thing for y'all. He might, and this is the thing. You never know when a dude will go on a streak and just be playing lights out. Eli Manning, you don't know. Eli Manning, all of a sudden he's in the zone and he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And plays ridiculous all through the playoffs. It's not out of the realm that he could do that, but it's also not out of the realm that was the exception and not the rule. And he might turn it over.
Don't be using my stuff. Listen. Listen. No, I get what you mean. Like he does have blunders. Like I can point. In the Penn State game, he actually didn't play bad, but I can point to 2 blunders in that, like the fumble out the way.
He kept him in the game.
But dude, listen. Here's the shit. Listen, I'll say. And by the way, people forget. We went up by 11 at halftime. We were up by 11 at halftime. That wasn't a roughing the passer on that interception.
Oh, bro, he pile drive that dude.
Well, all right, so let me ask you play football. Let me ask you a question. What am I supposed to do as a defensive lineman if I'm 6 inches away from the quarterback who stupidly jumps in the air and his whack ass offensive lineman is behind me because I beat him and he's pushing me on top of him too? I'm not
saying I like it, but by the rule, that's what it is.
And that interception that Will threw, that was PI. That was pass interference. He literally had Jeremiah wrapped up at the waist before the ball got there. So, look, man, I think it could have gone both ways, but at the end of the day, I'm sorry, I don't think the game could have gone both ways. That was no. But the ball could have bounced either way. But dude. I mean, hey,
y'all
like
were focused. Y'all were focused. Like I'll give it to you. Y'all came out focused. We're hitting that fumble. What was it? A fumble? It looked like your receiver or somebody fumbled, and one of y'all linemen decleated somebody. I was like, good God, what is happening? But yeah,
that was Luke Montgomery,
bro.
who I've been praying for him to start for the last year and a half.
It's crazy. But
if you told me how offensive line would like, because like this is the thing, and I still don't know if I have us beating Oregon yet. Like, if I was being honest with you, said like right now, I would tell you no. I would tell you like they beat us by maybe 1 to 3 points. Like that. That's just how I feel about that right now.
When they got that first sack and it was face mask, I was like, okay, they got away. But
oh man,
Tennessee about to eat. Yes,
yeah,
Tennessee about to eat, and then they didn't. That was it. That was it.
See, like Gear, and that's what and that's what I'm saying, Johnny. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to pay my man Johnny $5 just to give a lie. But that is a trash SEC team. Like, all right. I'll ask this. If 10-2 is trash, then what is 7-5?
Well, the thing is, you can't say that 7-5 is trash when you lost to.
No.
Thing.
This is why I can. Not only am I a Buckeye fan, but more importantly, I'm a college football fan. I love the sport more than I love my team. So I will talk football as freely as I want. Just like you, Johnny, because I've been a fan of yours. I was a fan of yours before you guys started winning. I saw how depressed you were. I remember those days.
Yeah. And
you were very honest. So I just want to give him the same honesty that the Johnny of old would do. That's all I want to do, you know. And Brian,
you can't lose to us and then say we trash, though, bro. It don't really work.
You are trash. I'm not gonna. Did we lose to a trash team? Yeah, we did.
Okay, so that's better. If you don't say it right.
But I'm not gonna. But listen. But like, and I also want to say this because I think a lot of Michigan fans think we don't care about that loss. No, we care about that loss. It's just that why would I think about you while my team is playing for a national championship and yours is where are you guys playing?
The Relia Quest Bowl. Don't try to. It's in Tampa. It's Garrison.
Hey, you're going to it. Yeah, you're going to it. Yeah. But yeah,
back up. I know they steaming. They steaming for you.
No, come on. I'll let them get their stuff off.
No, all right. So look, this is the thing with Garrison, bro. This is why he's a hypocrite, right? Because when Ohio State wins, it's because they just so good and this, that. But when they lose or they struggle, it's an excuse. It's not because of the team. It's because we just didn't execute or the coaches was this. It don't work like that, right? Same way you mentioned that Michigan guy who said that wasn't the real Ohio State team we beat. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Listen, we see you guys look
ex-Michigan quarterback.
I don't care who it was. It could have been Tom Brady. I know what I'm watching.
He's put more into that. He has more. Dude, he loves that program. His pinky more.
Listen, I don't care. That doesn't mean a damn thing, bro. Just like you, I watch the sport of college football. First of all, that's Ryan Day's first one against the SEC. Congratulations to your bum-ass team for finally beating the team from the South.
Thank you.
Right? That's one. It took y'all so long, Mr. 5. Every year, top 5 recruiting class, 77 5-stars, first round picks, bum ass team, choke all the time. Right? I did. Those are facts. I'm not giving you. Hold on. Let you spoke, bro. You went 1-on-1 with Johnny. Let me cook. I'm in the kitchen now.
I didn't go 1-on-1 with him. I just kind of
Now you ain't. No, listen. He told us he gonna let you cook. He's going to put us back. We're going to cook. You could come back. After we say what we got to say. Again, we seen Ohio State look like this, right? First of all, y'all only score 40+ once against a Big Ten team. That was against the worst team, Purdue. One time, right? This offense, Jeremiah Smith, One game 40 plus in the Big Ten. Y'all did it against SEC. That was your best game this season. I gave you that. Y'all took it to them. I expected a way better game. I even picked Tennessee to win a close game. I'm here to eat my crow. Y'all did what you had to do. But what I'm telling you, Mr. Garrison, and to your OSU fan base is this. What y'all did yesterday, we seen it before already. It was nothing new. There was nothing there. They were like, yo, damn, Ohio State really had that. We're like, okay, they're an explosive team. Like I said, you a rhythm offense. Once they break your rhythm, you can't do nothing. Look at the Penn State game. Look at the Nebraska game. Look at the Michigan game. We seen your offense with all those 5 stars. You have 3 5 stars at wide receiver. And the first guy off the bench is also a 5-star. And the second guy is also a 5-star. And your running back, Henderson, is a 5-star. So you got all these weapons, already had 2 losses, right? And we seen your offense get shunned many times. I'm telling you this. I'm not saying you can't beat Oregon. Because anything can happen. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But what I'm saying is your defense is going to look like what we know they are. Because you can't match up with a team like that. Tennessee did not attack your suspect-ass cornerbacks because they suspect. But Oregon is. The question in this game is going to be the line of scrimmage. If Jack Sawyer and JT and those boys could play like they did last night, then y'all have a great chance of winning. But the point is, Garrison, you got to be more honest when it comes to your team. You're not a realist. You're too diplomatic in your assessments. It's always this. You're too much in the numbers. And if you want to go numbers, I've done cooked you many times regarding that. Because if you look at the last 10 years, how many times were y'all favored or at least had the second best odds to win the Natty? Yeah, y'all choke a lot, though. We know that. That's what y'all do.
They're the Dallas Cowboys of college football.
Big time. Big time. But they don't admit that, right? If you listen to these OSU fans, you think they won 5 natties in the last 7 years. The way they talk. Michigan could talk all that shit. We beat them. We beat y'all 4 years in a row. And in that 4 years, we won 3 Big Ten championships, and we won the Natty. You haven't won shit. Nothing. Caca-doodle. Your team. Win something. Not until you win the Natty. I don't care if you beat Oregon. I don't care if you beat Texas or Arizona State. Get to the Natty and lose by a 58-yard field goal. I don't want to hear shit. If you don't win the Natty, y'all choked again. Because this team is built for natties. You have to keep it real. If you say otherwise, then, bro, you a fanboy. Honestly, you just a fanboy.
Do you have a retort? Do you care to retort? Or see, Garrison, you can't take his sunshine right now because they still in the playoffs. He still got the hope.
I take it. Not me.
Oh no, we can take his sunshine because here's the thing: it was natty or bust.
They haven't won nothing, Johnny.
But
they haven't won shit.
Natty or bust.
This is why he feels good right now because.
Well, of course, man. When you Johnny, when you depressed,
he's not gonna care what you say.
Well, yeah, Johnny, when you so depressed after losing to Michigan the 4th time in a row, and you get that little high after beating, frankly, not that good of an SEC team. I don't care if they're 10-2. Look at how they played all year. They played trash against Oklahoma. They beat an Alabama team that is okay. Their offense has not been good against any good defense. And Garrison's analysis about Tennessee was spot on. I'm gonna give him credit for that. Their offensive line was extremely overrated. Their defensive line was really only good on the edge, not that great in the middle, and their secondary was Swiss cheese. So, look, this is the equivalent of a top 4 team beating a borderline top 10 team. That's what we saw. We didn't see a top 4 matchup. We saw a team that was a top 4 team beating a team that's borderline top 10. They did what they were supposed to do.
The whole first round, basically.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. Now it's money time. Now you gotta go through frankly a gauntlet, and you gotta win these games. If they win the games, I can't say that because I'm a Michigan fan, but you know credit to them. I don't want to say that, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. But I
Bro,
don't want to hear no cockiness. I don't want to hear no braggadocious, nothing until you win the natty, because this is a natty or bust team.
it is.
Point blank,
Hands
period.
down. Hands down. And he talking about Johnny, how many top 10 teams we beat? Indiana. They were down 27-3. We exposed them. I told you that. Stop flexing that damn win. Bum ass Indiana. Fuck out of here. Talking about it was 27-3. They've been exposed. No, it's all right. Listen, he could be happy, but the point is this: if they don't win the natty, bro, it was for nothing. So he better hope they win it, because ain't no diplomatic. Well, we beat 3 teams and it was just tough, Jordan, no. If you don't win it, y'all gonna choke. Y'all gonna choke again.
Comment there, Johnny. Leave that comment right there. That's you. That's you, maniac. You're literally pushing the goalpost. You just told me. You just told me that you had Tennessee beating us, and now you are downplaying our win. Not our win.
No.
No.
I didn't downplay the win. I told y'all that. I said moving forward, y'all gotta win the natty. This is what I said. I gave y'all that. And you're telling me this team is not natty or bust? This Ohio State team?
Y'all just wrote us off. Listen, here's the thing. I'm not a fanboy. If I was a fanboy, what I would say is, no, my team's.
You are, bro. I listen to your show, bro.
Wait, so if you listen to my show, you would know that last week I said I had winning the national championship. So what are you talking about?
No,
I'm not a fanboy. You see, what I don't do is that I don't pick my team behind a lens of scarlet and gray glasses. What I'm able to do is that I assess 12 games during the season. You're telling me not to get happy about the Indiana win. Well, here's the truth of the matter, but we still did it. You brought up the Penn State win.
And then lost to Michigan the next week.
Big win.
You brought up the Penn State game, and you say you see what your offense did against them. Forget all that.
Yeah.
Forget all that.
No, that ain't no forget.
Can somebody on this panel tell me how many offensive points Penn State had against Ohio State?
0, and they only lost by a touchdown. So that just tells me y'all bum. Y'all bum.
Yeah, it's a really good,
and y'all still only won by 7. Come on, get out of here with that.
We made the playoffs.
That's a really good team at home. I wouldn't expect it to be easy. What are you talking about? It's like all common sense is getting lost behind your.
It's not common sense, bro. I'm giving you. Listen, real tough team.
Let's get to the notes. And Dom, actually, I really want Dom to speak.
2014 coming back.
Very patient. So actually, I'm gonna shut up, Dom. I'm gonna shut up because you've been waiting very patient, and this isn't my show.
Thank you. Garrison, the only thing I want to say is that your absence a couple weeks ago from the game, okay?
Yeah.
Your absence, in my opinion, disqualifies you, discredits you from being out here gloating now. And that's why you're.
Oh, wait. My absence. Wait. Because I was having Thanksgiving on a Saturday. Because I was having Thanksgiving on a Saturday.
Where were you Sunday? Where were you Sunday?
Doing my show.
Having dinner again?
Hey, let's just have fun with it. It's getting a little spicy up in here. You know what I'm saying?
May I finish?
Hey, man, we ain't seen Garrison since the week of, of the game. Stop capping, man.
Let Dom finish.
He come out the bushes. He come out the bushes like Homer, bro. Stop playing with us.
No, you guys had a tremendous, victory, 4 straight years over us, but we made the playoffs. And a lot of Team Up North fans doubted us and said that we were going to lose to Tennessee. Everyone said that, and when we came out 21-0, there was a lot of people that's quiet. You got to give Ryan Dash flowers. He's been getting a lot of heat.
Hey, no, I ain't giving him no flowers.
I ain't giving Ryan Dash no flowers.
What are we talking about?
Hold on. Let Dom finish his points.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know what, guys? I mean, everyone here, I mean, is very knowledgeable about the game. There's really no need for us to talk over one another. And I'm just simply put, as I was trying to say earlier, Garrison, your absence a couple weeks ago, and okay, you had a show, okay, that doesn't occupy, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I mean, it was, several days of that. And your inability to come up and take your medicine, when you come up here now, you're not getting any respect because it's bullshit. I mean, it's really just you want to talk, sports, college football. Well, there's a thing called sportsmanship, and if you can't take it, then you shouldn't be dishing it out. You love to dish it out, and you like the stats. I got a couple stats for you. Okay, I can't read that.
Yeah, me neither.
It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Nobody care
Okay,
about that. You still didn't show up to the show.
I have a couple
That
stats.
was saying
Capping ass.
Okay, in the last 4 years, Michigan has ran the ball for 929 yards against Ohio State. In the game the end of this year on November 30th, we had the ball for 13 minutes in the fourth quarter. I might be mistaken, but I believe you guys did not have a first down in the second half. Okay? I might be mistaken on that. So, and I'll conclude with this, and that's my take, Garrison. Nothing against you personally, but if you're going to dish it, we got to eat it. Ohio State looked great last night. They looked physical. I'll give you that. But the only thing I could say is, and I was talking to Johnny, is if Tennessee had the ability to come out the start of that second half and put 7 on the board and make it 21-7, Ryan Day, when they got those 10 points, was starting to get nervous. And that energy in the stadium was diminishing. And that's what happens with Ohio State. When you guys can get out on a team, and I'm not going to get out here and say, oh, you guys do that to Akron or whatever. Ohio State, the last handful of years, Garrison, you guys get out on a team, it's like a revolving door of touchdowns. And before the other team wakes up, you guys are up 28-0. The game's over. You guys don't have to play defense. Really, you just let the dogs loose. And the other team has pretty much lost their will to throw punches back. However, when you guys face a team, doesn't have to be Michigan, it could be any other team, and that team prevents you guys from starting that sprint to 28 points, and as Maniac was saying, causes a bit of disruption. That's when Ohio State starts thinking too much, starts questioning themselves, and they lose confidence, and that's when they lose the games. Now, coming forward, you guys might go out to the Rose Bowl and beat Oregon. Personally, I can't stand Oregon. I don't like Ohio State. I wish both teams can lose. But you remember this today, sir. If you guys make it to the title game, it is in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? And if you guys are playing Georgia, you will hang your second "We Almost Beat Georgia" banner underneath Woody Hayes. But Garrison, it's like, I'm not going to argue with you anymore. I'm sorry for my explosion a couple months back. That was not cool. I'm sorry for that. All I'm saying, if you want to dish it, I'll eat what you're serving. But when it's time for you to sit up to the table and put that napkin around your neck and it's your turn to eat, I would expect you to man up and eat your serving. Yeah.
This is okay.
All right, no, so first off, Dom, I want to say thank you for what you said, but I do want to point this out here. So
here we go.
I get why everyone's upset that I didn't show
With the
up.
cat.
I get why everyone's upset, but
Here we go. The cat. Here go the cat.
Hey, let him talk. Let him talk.
So I have a show on Sunday, a show on Monday, I have a show on Wednesday, a show on Thursday. I actually still do have a life. I still have a woman I really dearly love. I actually told her I will actually always pick her over this sports thing. So
are you gonna wear Michigan socks to your wedding?
And so here's the truth of the matter. If anybody actually wanted to conversate with me and talk about the game, Johnny, I had a live show. Did you show up?
Yeah, I was all in the chat.
Johnny, was there a bunch of Michigan fans? I think Marmar was in there. Were there not a bunch of Michigan fans in there?
Yeah, we was there calling your ass.
That's what I'm calling hypocrisy at. And did
we didn't want to have to look for you. Like we didn't have to look for you this time. We don't want to have to look.
See, here's the thing. Marmar has me on X.
Nah, hold on. You my guy. Hold on, you my guy. But you popped up on Johnny's show today. I ain't seen you in about a month. You know what I'm
saying? He does this.
Hey, Jason,
he does this all the time,
Jason, you be doing all them little videos, man. I give you your respect, man. I appreciate you. Nice to meet you, brother. I'll be peeping you out on YouTube.
No, listen, Thank you. With Marmar, you know for a fact that I was on X after we lost to you guys. So it's not.
Yeah, and you said that you were having Thanksgiving dinner.
What I want to do anything that I had to say about Michigan, the Michigan game, I want to save for my show with my actual co-host, who's a Michigan. That's what I did. And yes, Burks, I am a smart aleck. I could be a pissant sometimes. I could be an asshole. But you know what, assholes?
Hey, you was in the military, weren't you?
Yes, there are assholes that tell the truth. Maybe not the way you want to
be a Navy fan.
Nonetheless, it's still the truth. Big Navy, hoo-yah. So, and speaking of the Navy, Mama, I appreciate you. So this right here, my buddy's Fred gave me to this on deployment. This right here is a bullet, a shell casing from a 50 cal from World War II. So in celebration of the silver bullets of Ohio State coming out last night, we're gonna leave this here until
this guy.
And so let
Oh my goodness!
What's up, Pip, mate?
Let this other Ohio State fan talk. Let me see what he got to say, because I might have to cook him too. I'm here to cook. Garrison is done. Garrison, when Ohio State loses, he's in hiding. There's an excuse. When they win, he's up here. ASAP. He's everywhere when they win.
But you have to understand, this is a big win for them. They historically always lose to the SEC. So now that they finally got a win over, granted, a mid-SEC team, it's exciting to them. So let him get his excitement out. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Okay?
I'll be honest. That could have been Sister St. Mary's Church of the Poor.
So when we
beat Indiana. They beat Indiana. We beat Indiana. Fuck out of here, Indiana.
Hold on. So when we beat Alabama in the Rose Bowl, a few about 9 months ago, 10 months ago, y'all didn't give us our flowers when we beat the SEC team.
That's true, because they said it don't mean a thing without a ring. That is true.
Yeah, I wanted y'all to lose.
Nah, y'all didn't give us our credit when we won, though.
That was
Blake Corm.
Well, they ain't going to. They suck out.
Listen, hey, hold on.
Can I ask you a question, Garrison?
So, hold on, Steve. Let me say this. Y'all don't know how much that meant to the Michigan fan base finally going to the Rose Bowl. Because I know when they stopped that 4th and down, I ran outside and left out almost 30 years of this relief. Because man, it was a long time. Y'all Ohio State team been doing this for years. I mean, for years. And when Michigan does it, y'all don't give us our credit, but you want us to give you your credit when you beat Tennessee. And Tennessee,
good point,
didn't know what they were coming into. They didn't. You could tell in the game. Once they went up 21, you said Tennessee was like, "Oh, we didn't prepare for this because y'all didn't play. Y'all don't play that type of shit down there in the SEC. Y'all don't."
Well, it was so bad, Marmar. It was so bad Kurt Herbstreit on live TV denounced this Ohio State fan base because it's just an atrocious, cocky,
Hey,
arrogant
and, and,
fan base.
and, and,
These guys
and
think
that's
they
fact.
think they Alabama. They think they Alabama.
Who is
They
Alabama?
don't what?
Who is Alabama?
Alabama.
Y'all act
Nobody,
like
not,
it.
Wait,
Y'all act like
nobody
it.
no more.
Y'all
There's only
act
one
like it.
Alabama.
Time
You
out.
haven't
Ain't
won
nobody no
shit.
more.
He just
You
I would
said
say
haven't won nothing
Georgia
in
is
10 years.
the new
he
Alabama
just
currently.
he just said that he had a lot of excitement, after winning a Rose Bowl. Well, if you've been following us, it seems like y'all have. We haven't won a playoff game since 2020. So yes, there's a lot of excitement.
So hold on though, Jason. You comparing 30 since 1997 is the last time we won a Rose Bowl. That was with Charles Woodson. After that we was going to the Rose Bowl, losing to USC and Texas. We lost to
3.
USC twice and Texas. Then we went to the bowl game. We finally won the Sugar Bowl against a week old Virginia Tech with Brady Hoke. And then we didn't go win another bowl game until Jim Harbaugh went down there and destroyed Florida. Then we went to another bowl game, got cheated out of the Florida State. Then we got steamrolled by Florida again. Yeah, man,
No, we lost South
we lost to
Carolina.
South Carolina
We,
and Florida. So that Rose Bowl was like, we finally up there. Like that was 30 years of
Marmar,
man.
I
That was
think
just
what he's getting to,
bro.
Marmar, I think what he's getting to is this, right? So, bro, I remember, so Bryce, my buddy Bryce and I had this conversation, and I told him, you're saying, like Ohio State fans, we've been doing this, we've done this before, but, I'll give you, and maybe I'm wrong, so you guys are Michigan fans, let me know. But, when Ohio State wins a national championship, the first thing out my mouth, and what I heard from a lot of Michigan fans was, oh, I don't care what the next season's like. After Ohio State wins a national championship, my first thought is, how we win in the next one? That's my first thought process. So I get what you say, bro, because one of the reasons I gave you guys credit for what you did last year was because I can understand when you don't do something for a long time, it's very good. It's great to see. I'm not gonna sit here and act like you should be happy to see that and ecstatic. But that alone, when I saw this season from a lot of your fan base, is the difference between our two fan bases. A lot of people get mad when you say Ohio State fans care more about.
I would like to point out Michigan and Ohio State have the same number of national championships in the last 50 years.
Yeah, but how many are consensus?
no, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't, bro. Here we go with this bullshit. Here we go with this.
I'm over here giving you credit. Right. I'm just stating the
You
difference.
acting like
No, ain't no difference.
Right now.
That was just hold on.
That's it right there, Garrison.
Hey,
Was
Johnny
the way
talking.
it was back then. It's not like
repeat that again,
that's
Johnny.
the way it was.
No, I'm talking. I know, but that. But he brought that up. That's not what I'm talking about.
I just had to throw it out.
What I'm talking about is that you're saying that Marmar said that hey, you guys have done it before. Marmar, I can care less that we've done it before. All I care about is how you get me the next one. Well, because here's the thing: if I saw Ohio State go,
but we wasn't in that territory like y'all was.
Yeah,
like I said, y'all listen. Y'all been out recruiting the Big Ten since Jim Tressel came there.
But you think you're an elite program, right? Do you think you're an elite program?
No, we not. Not yet.
Not no more.
Okay, that's all I want to hear.
Hold on. I don't think.
Wait.
No, but what are you? All right. So hold on. If you're elite, hold on,
let me say. Hold on. Let me say my thing. For once Lloyd Carr went left, and that went on. Nah, we wasn't elite. Jim Harbaugh came and turned this around. And then we became them boys.
For 1 year.
We became them boys. We started competing with y'all.
3 years straight.
Hitting you in your mouth.
Hold on.
All that talking y'all do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mama, hold on.
Then we won the national.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them with this one. First of all, in that 3 year, hold on. In that 3 year span, gentlemen, in that 3 year span, Michigan only lost one regular season game. Ohio State has never done that in your bum ass history. Never in a 3 year span, y'all only had one regular season loss. In that same span, 3 Big Ten championships. In that same span, beat Ohio State 3 straight years while y'all was ranked 2 or number 3. Right? And we won a national championship.
No, they were number
Name
2
me.
every
No,
year.
no. I'm talking to Mr. Number Guy over here in the middle, Mr. Numbers. Look at the numbers. Tell me when you have done that. Thank you. Thank you.
2017, 2018, 2019,
Boy,
2020.
you
I
are
will say this.
How
ashy.
many regular season
We're
games
talking
y'all
about
lost?
You are
we're talking
ashy.
about
3
Big Ten
years. A
championships
3-year
though.
Let's
span.
talk to about something
Y'all
Wait,
didn't
else.
win
Somebody
three.
on my
Y'all
sport.
didn't win 3 back to
Okay.
back.
Let me
No,
Y'all
let,
they
lost
let,
one to
won.
Michigan
They
State.
won
Garrison,
4.
Garrison,
Man, we
let
gotta
me
take a breather or something.
let,
Hey,
Garrison.
real quick though, just to analyze the game, man, calm it down real quick. I thought Tennessee ran one of the worst defensive game plans I've ever seen in my life. It reminded me of some Don Brown shit. One man, press man, or one high press man the majority of the game. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they don't just try to copycat what Michigan does. Maybe it's harder to do than it looks, but I don't know why they don't do show one thing pre-snap and then run majority zone, maybe rush an extra rusher. So you bring it 5, usually never more than 5, and you're mainly running cover 3. I don't know why teams don't try to mimic that. Instead, they try to watch, I guess, 2018 Michigan versus Ohio State. And say, yeah, let's try that. I guess we can make it look better. I don't know.
That's a great question that you
No.
posed, but Tennessee's defensive coordinator, he was at Penn State before, so Tim Banks. But I will say this, you guys, it seems like most of you guys are majority Team Up North fans. I love my own motto. I pay a lot of attention to
Man,
my
say
Buckeyes.
Michigan, dog. Stop saying that stupid. Say Michigan,
Yeah.
dog. Like
I,
that
hey,
team
Jason,
up
bro,
north.
I love
What
hey
are y'all?
Jason,
every
Jason, you and your
Y'all
old
not
man,
4
man.
years
Yeah,
old.
that's
Man,
that.
we
That's
Sound
that.
grown.
That's
dumb,
that
dog.
caught
Come on,
shit.
man.
Hey
every
Jason,
look,
Yeah,
Jason, hey,
yeah.
I
We
called
all
him a
grown
Jason, man.
men.
You
We
can have
grown
fun.
That
men.
team up north. Hey,
time
we
out,
Hey
don't
time
call.
Jason,
We
out.
Hey,
call.
I
Well, but
called
when
him
we
suck
call out
ass and all
Ohio,
kinds
y'all
of
get
things.
mad.
Time
Steve.
out, time
Fired
out.
up.
Every year
Steve
that
is fun. They the bum ass. They the bum ass Buckeyes.
time
The
out, time
choke
out.
every year Buckeyes. Y'all choke. Yo,
Time,
y'all beat. I'm dumb, like you said. When they lost the bet Georgia by 1 point, go to Columbus. They got the banner up. We almost beat Georgia. That was your biggest win in the last 5 years. A
no,
loss
it
to
wasn't.
Georgia. Come
Time
on,
out.
man. Your fan base, y'all
All
joke,
right,
man.
let
Fuck
me hear
out of
what
here.
Jason got to say,
It's
man. I
a,
want
it's
to
a.
hear,
Wait,
I want
wait,
to hear what
wait,
he got to say.
wait.
I
Okay.
love my. I
But
love
wait,
my.
1 second, please. 1 second, please. All right. It don't matter if you're Ohio State. Don't matter if you're a Michigan fan. The one thing that we're all missing right here is because we're talking segments, segments of history that's over 100 years old. So Garrison, you could get there and say the last, since 2000,
I didn't say that.
Ohio State would have you. We could go and
I
say
didn't
the
say anything
90s.
like that.
But we could go, okay, and you could laugh, Garrison, but how you're laughing right
I've
now,
been
We do
that's
told.
the way
numbers.
my ass was laughing when Cooper was your head coach and we beat you guys 11
Sorry,
out of
bro.
13 years.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Okay.
listen.
And now
I'll
let
say
me
this.
finish, please.
I'll
Okay.
say this. It's a
Okay.
habit.
Let me finish, please. Okay. You're dismantling, okay, of Michigan. Because I lived in
Oh,
Columbus. You
dog.
guys beat us 17 out of 20 times, okay? The one thing that you guys failed to recognize is we had Rich Rodriguez and Brady Hoke. And Rich Rodriguez he pinned his Michigan career on getting Terrell Pryor. And when that did not happen, it set the school back. Okay. And you guys pounded Michigan. If you didn't pound us, I would be ashamed because our teams were pathetic. However, this run by Michigan, all the 4 years in a row now that we've won, you guys were the number 2 ranked team in the country. Going back to 2008, 2013, go pick a year. Michigan, were we even ranked? And you guys want to talk about just running us over. Well, you did, but I mean, beating a top ranked Michigan team was 2006.
So you want me to be sad
Wait,
that
wait,
you
wait.
guys had bad hiring?
2006 in the shoe, the night game. You guys won and then went to play Florida for the national
But
title.
wait, Dom. So
And
you want me to
one
care that
other,
you guys
please.
had
One
bad
other, and I'll
hiring?
shut up. One other, and I'll shut up, please. And then the 2016 game. And I'm not even going to talk about, oh, that was a first. Barrett didn't have the first down. I'm not even going to say that. That game, Michigan lost that game because Will Spaeth fumbled the ball on the 2-yard line before halftime.
That's
So
a fact.
you
And he threw a
guys
pick.
did dominate us, but let's go back and look at the record book over history. You want to go back how many years? I would venture to say, without looking at 100-year history, Michigan has beat a higher-ranked Ohio State team more often than an Ohio
Yup.
State team has beaten a higher-ranked.
Now you spitting. Now you spitting. That is true. When they're
We are
that's
talking
true.
about 100 years plus of football. You could have your
Down, can I ask you an honest question?
congratulations.
Down,
and
can I ask you an
you
honest
guys-
question? Am I supposed to care that you guys aren't as consistent in the modern era? Am I supposed to care that you guys have terrible hirings? Am I supposed to care that your program does things like that? Because I'm not sitting here saying that you're not that you're wrong. What you're saying, yeah, a lot of things you're saying are valid. But you're probably very correct when you sit here and say that you guys have beaten a higher ranked Ohio State in history than we have beaten a higher ranked Michigan. But what does that matter to me that you guys aren't at that level as consistent as we are? And
That's also true.
I'll be quite honest with you. I respect history. I really do. But I can give a doggone about anything that happened before the modern era when black people couldn't play and when Hitler was in power. I don't care about that era. I really don't. So look, dude, I get what you're saying, and it's not, again, it's not what you're saying is not wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's wrong. But it's like you're expecting me to care that you hire Rich Rod. It's like you expect me to care that you hired a coach who doesn't wear a headset and Brady Hoke. It's like
You was probably thankful, honestly.
why am I supposed to care about that?
No,
That's
he's
not our fault.
care. Let's just take that away.
listen.
Point there, but I guess
What he's saying.
I guess
What
I need to
he's
take
saying.
a look at the lifetime win losses in how many times Ohio State was higher ranked and Michigan beat them and vice versa. But we could go on and on all day. What I'm going to close with, Johnny, thank you for your time. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. Okay. Garrison, I would say good luck against Oregon. But I wouldn't be honest with you.
No, I appreciate you.
But what I will say is, if Oregon or any team Ohio State plays, if that team allows Ohio State to get up 21 points, immediately 3 and out, touchdown OSU, 3 and out, touchdown OSU, 3 and out, touchdown OSU, you guys turn into this machine they'll put 100 on the board. However, when a team disrupts that, whether they win the game or not, that is where Ryan Day shows himself, and the second guessing and this pressure comes in. I don't.
What about the Penn State game when he went down 10-0?
What about Notre Dame? What about Notre Dame? Both years.
Man, hold on. That's Penn State, dog. Come on.
No,
What about Notre Dame?
You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't.
All right, watch this. No, Dom. Hold on.
James Franklin is a bigger choker than Ryan Day.
What?
I'm giving the devil his due. Okay, Ohio State played a great game. They were physical. They're a physical team, and I was wondering whether or not, and I was really hoping to see Tennessee score at the start of the third quarter just to see Ryan Day's reaction. But he's just not your guy. He's not Urban Meyer, and he's not a trust. Look, I'm not going to go on and on.
Please.
Garrison, congratulations
No,
on the win.
extend him.
I tell you good luck,
Let
but I wouldn't be sincere with you. All I ask for, dude, all I ask for, Garrison, when it's our turn to eat crow, here we are sitting on the power line. When
He
it's your
don't do
turn
it, Dom.
to Crow, I don't care.
That's not him. He doesn't do that.
Other people got kids, businesses, wives, girlfriends. We make time, so we're here eating crow tonight. When Ohio State eventually,
you got a girl like mine,
come back up.
Well, that's not our fault. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear you got a girl like that.
Can I ask two questions? To the old State fans? So let me ask y'all this: like, when it comes to the last 4 years, so do y'all believe Connor Stallion was the reason Michigan won, or do you believe Michigan was just better? Like, honestly,
I think in 2023.
No. In the last 4 years, don't separate it. Yes or no? Was Connor Stallion the reason Michigan won?
No, he was not.
Okay, all right. My second question: what about you, Garrison? Do you think you think the Connor Stalions was the reason? You don't?
Just because you have more talent doesn't
I
mean
think
you're
that's dead. I think that's
No.
dead, man.
So
Gotta talk
your
about
answer
that.
is no, right, Garrison? Is that your answer?
Mhm.
Okay. So my second question is because I've never seen y'all, so I don't know what's going on as far as I see you now. So why is it that? Because I heard you earlier, and I've just been on mute. I know you said your girlfriend or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Why pop out now? If Osei wouldn't have won, would you have popped out?
No, because I literally came out because I saw Johnny was on. So I was like, you know what? I was watching Vikings. I said, let me listen to him real quick. And I was literally just gonna listen until he said what he said about Tennessee. I actually didn't really come up here to start talking about the game at first, but then he lied about Tennessee. Well,
Wait, hold on. What did he lie about? What did he lie about? I gotta hear this. Johnny, what did you say?
Like no, because tell me what you said, Johnny.
Yeah, let me hear what you said.
No, so
what? Garrison, what did he lie about?
Because he said that they were happy to be there, which I agreed with him there. But then he said
that's facts.
But then he said they didn't expect to be in the playoffs when that wasn't true.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's
They
actually
were 10-2.
That's actually not like before the season. Before the season,
at the beginning of the season.
Oh,
beginning of the season.
Did Ohio State expect to be in the playoffs?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
so did Tennessee. Like their
Tennessee
fan base.
did not.
Oh, you jumped in over that?
No.
Tennessee was hoping to be in the playoffs.
But they thought they had, bro. Nico was literally top 5 in the Heisman before the season. They thought they would be in this position.
Just because that's preseason, gang. That don't mean nothing.
Johnny, I ain't gonna lie, Johnny. I think I gotta side with Garrison on that one.
Wait, this is why it means something.
I gotta keep it a bug, man, because I remember when they put up 60-something and a half in one game early in the season.
Bro,
something crazy like that.
Against who? Against who?
No, I agree. I agree.
So why bring it up then?
I think at that point they're probably like, man, we're actually, I don't know. But yeah.
But why bring that? No, I think that was like Chattanooga or somebody, man.
All right,
bro, listen.
Let me say this.
So, Steven, you said that him being in the Heisman odds doesn't mean much. Well, the reason
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I said preseason means James Pierce was the preseason All-American edge. Was he better than Josiah Stewart?
Steven, stop. This is why preseason means.
No, don't lie on what I said. Don't lie. No, you're lying on me. I said preseason. That's what I said. I didn't say it didn't mean much. Don't lie on me.
You know, Jason, you know what's funny? I always say, I've been saying this for about maybe 10 years. Michigan fans say things without realizing what they're actually saying.
We can listen to the replay. I didn't say that. I said that don't mean. I said preseason. I didn't say that.
Steven just said.
No, I didn't.
You said the preseason what?
I said that's the preseason.
Yes, and we're talking about in Johnny.
No, but I said it don't mean nothing. I didn't say that. Don't lie on me. Tell me what I said.
Listen, bro, it's not that serious. Relax.
No, it is. But no. One thing I don't play is people lying on me, dog. And you don't know me, and I don't know you, but don't lie on me, dog.
Okay.
Ask me what I said. Ask me what I said.
Fine. You said that the preseason means nothing. Johnny and I were having the conversation.
I said it's the preseason. I didn't say that. You go lying
That's
again.
The expectation.
But no. If you say, Stephen, you said this, I said that.
Wait, hold on. How do you not understand that the expectation was before the season? What is it? Can somebody please tell me what is
Bro, I'm not arguing that. You said I said something I didn't say. Say if you're gonna quote me. Don't lie. Just say you're sorry. You made a mistake. You just say you made a mistake and we'll move on.
You just said that
just say you made a mistake and we'll move on. You lied, bro. Just say I'm Stephen. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
It's not that hard.
You a grown man.
I'm laughing at him. Trust me. I'm laughing at him.
What was Nico's Heisman odds to start the season?
I can look it up for you.
I don't know, but I think he was like 14 for 31 yesterday. I will say this. It's a habit to say Team Up North. When I went to OSU, everything was crossed out.
Bro, you can say it, man. I don't know why people got high with that. That's what rivalries do. We talk shit. I don't understand why we got.
Hey, you ain't me though. You ain't me. That sounds stupid. And if you're a Michigan fan liking that, you stupid too.
I'm not liking it. I'm saying that's what we do. I call them stuck out.
Okay, that's you though. That's you though. It sounds dumb. It sounds dumb.
Oh, that's what makes the rivalry fun. We like
now
to
I
talk
said that. You can quote me on that. I said it sounds dumb. Cause that's an exact quote.
And that's dumb.
Let me say this. I think that Ryan Day gets a lot of flack. He's a top 5 coach in college football. He has a tremendous record, and he's won a lot of big games. People forget that. I know a lot of people want to talk post 2020, and and starting with 2021 for you guys as Wolverines. But Ryan Day has been an elite coach every single year. He's winning 10 plus games consistently.
He's an
I
elite
would
coach.
argue
We're not
he's
that.
one big game.
To answer your question,
He's
Nico
taken
is
down
fifth
Notre
and
Dame
odd.
both years. He hasn't lost to Penn
It's
State.
not a big game.
He's won a Big Ten championship. He just won another college football.
Yeah, but those
He's
Big
a
Ten
top five-
championships
he's a
that he
top
won
five
were
coach in
against
college
like
football.
Northwestern.
Nico was fifth.
Those aren't big games.
59.
Fifth.
And if it's ranked versus ranked, that's a big game.
Got you.
No.
So Ryan Day is an elite. You say so we're
He's
basing
top
this on the
five. He's
fact
a
that
top five
he
coach in
beat a
college
lot of
football.
other coaches except Michigan. So you're basing eliteness on beating Penn State and whoever.
Wait. Ryan Day's never beaten Michigan?
I didn't say that. I asked the question. He beat him once. You're basing eliteness on him beating Michigan once and losing 4 times and beating Penn State and losing to Oregon twice.
The only game on our schedule. He's a top
They've
five
lost to Oregon twice. So what are you basing him being elite on?
He's not elite. He's really good.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other guy. He said he was
got 2
elite.
Big Ten championships.
Not 2019 and when else? 2020? When they played the COVID. Okay, I'm gonna give you the COVID year, but I mean they were 7-0. Go ahead though. You got it.
He's a top 5 coach, and if he takes down Oregon, he's in the semifinals again.
If he's a top 5 coach in college football.
Yes, regardless of the outcome in the Rose Bowl, he's already a top 5
Steven,
coach.
can you name 5 coaches better
Well,
than him?
I mean, that's not crazy though, because Nick Saban's gone, Jim Harbaugh's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim Harbaugh was way better than he was.
The only argument that you can make is Dabo and Kirby Smart. You can't name another coach. You can't say Dan Lanning. He's never won a playoff game. You can't say Steve Sarkisian at Texas. He just now got good. He was terrible at USC. Ryan Day is a top 5 coach, and he's here to stay. And he's going to deal with y'all when the time comes.
He's gonna deal with Michigan. Okay.
Look, I hope he gets the right time.
All right. What year is he
You know what
gonna
that
deal with
sounds
Michigan?
like now? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like when your little brother, after you beat him, like,
Johnny, he's here to stay.
Your little brother, I'm gonna get you next time we play.
Johnny,
He's
here to stay, Johnny.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny with you saying that? You see, Johnny, what state am I born and raised in?
You're a Michigander.
So it's funny that you say that because I remember back in the day, and this is the early 2000s when we were sitting there putting belt to ass on you guys, and all the people that never went to Michigan, they went to Eastern Michigan, they're from Ypsilanti, they might have gone to Wayne State, they even might have gone to Fair State. They would come back and say, "Oh well, we have better academics." So it's funny you say that because
what?
There's nothing you can listen, man. I'm not your average Ohio State fan.
All of y'all are the same, gang.
I've lived through the Michigan fan base. I like my co-host and best friend was my neighbor from 2 houses down. So you guys can say these things.
I didn't ask you any of that, gang.
It sounds like your little brother like talking to you. But dude,
no, Garrison.
You've been there too.
You've been
there too.
Y'all the little brother until
no. Yeah, that's true.
When Ryan Day wins in 2025, y'all will not win for the next 5 years.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. I want Jason. What gives you confidence they're gonna win in 2025? You lose damn near your whole roster.
Yeah.
Don't you too? Wait, don't you?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
No, we don't. Hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
Not coming back.
Hold on.
Watch the show.
Next year. No, hold on. Next year we're going to be better because one, we got Ferrari coming in at quarterback. Our defense. Hold on, our defense is going to be a little weaker in the middle defensive line, but I don't expect there to be that much of a drop off. Honestly, we've added. I think our secondary, especially with the portal additions, Rod Moore might come back
like you did this year.
Yeah, our secondary became. In my opinion, elite.
Jeremiah Smith and secondary is.
So hold on, let me finish. Offensively, we're gonna be much better. I think Donovan Edwards. I love the guy, but thank God he's not here next year. Thank God he's not here next year.
O-line and your receivers.
I think the O-line. I think the O-line is going to be just fine. We have a proven track record. Receiver wise, we got honestly, we can only be better.
Johnny doesn't even.
Garrison, we can only be better on offense.
The O-line is bringing back 3 starters.
And by the way, Garrison, by the way, huh?
Wait. You think your O-line is going to be? Hold on, 1 second.
Garrison, our offense was one of the worst in the country this year. We can only be better.
No, I think your offense is going to be better next year. I do. You're going to have a better OC. You're going to have. I think you're going to have a better. a better. I think you're in a better quarterback situation.
By the way, we beat you with no offense. So
Basically. So yeah.
I think you guys will have a better running back room. I think Ben Hall's better than Donovan. Johnny knows how I feel about Donovan Edwards. I think he's trash.
I feel the same way as you, Garrison.
I think Ben Hall should have been playing over him. So
there's a bunch of guys behind him that I think are.
You think Donovan is trash? Donovan. I'm asked. What about was he trash in 2022?
That's
no, he wasn't.
No, I'm asking you. Was he trash?
Here's the reality of Donovan.
Wait.
If the hole isn't perfect,
I'm just a stat guy. Do you understand that last year, take away 2022, he was really good. Last year, Donovan Edwards had 8 games under 4 yards per carry and 4 games under 3 yards per carry.
Okay, Blake was the starter. Wasn't Judkins?
Garrison's right here, man. I hate to say it.
Wasn't Judkins and Henderson was supposed to be better than him? Like overall, weren't they supposed to just blow everybody? But then they had the best running back room in the country, according to stats, according to the preseason, like you always want to bring up.
We had the best running back room this year.
Bro, you just said wait.
I want to say that, but they were better than Donovan Edwards.
No, bro.
You just said that he only had that season last year because Blake started.
No, did you see how they played Blake and Donovan? Did you see how they played Blake and Donovan? Did you see it? Did you see it?
Hold on. Let's take a breather real quick. Here's perfect description of Donovan Edwards. Perfect description.
Bad.
If the hole isn't perfect, if I can't drive a double wide through the hole, it's most likely getting stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's not always Donovan. That's your opinion. Who is
Johnny? 95% of the time, that's Donovan Edwards.
That's not 95%. That's your number.
That is 100% Donovan Edwards.
How was it 95 then 100? That's why I know you won't know what you're talking about.
No, 95% of the time, if the
you just
whole,
said 100. So which is it?
If I can't drive a truck and my buddy can't drive his truck alongside with me through the hole, it's most likely getting stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, no,
it is what it is.
I'm not rocking with that.
Hard on Donovan Edwards and he will fall over, bro. Like
I ain't knocking.
He got big for nothing. Like he literally got big for nothing. He came out last season. He was bad. In 13. Oh, he played all season because you guys won the championship. But in the regular season, again, if you are a running back, and you have 12 games and 8 of them you're under 4 yards per carry, you were bad. And then you come out the next season, and here's the truth: every Michigan fan with a brain kept asking, "Why is he getting more carries than Mullins?"
Oh my God, that pissed me off all year, bro. That pissed me off so much.
You know what I was asking? Why people were saying Judkins and Henderson were the 2 best running backs on one team in the country when we know that ain't true.
They were better than Edwards.
I'm not talking to you. Johnny, who is this dude, man? Is he a Michigan fan?
Wait.
I'm a Michigan.
I can't tell, bro. I can't tell, man. So was the dude for like Fannin better than Colson Loveland because he was healthier?
Repeat that again.
Not you. I'm talking to this Michigan fan.
Say that again.
Was Colson Loveland not a top 2 tight end based on?
He was our only threat on offense.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you based on. But when he was in there, was he not a top 2 tight end? That's what I asked you. Yes or no?
I said yes.
Okay, so all the other stuff I ain't asked you that.
But Donovan Edwards ain't that. We're
not talking about Donovan Edwards. No, if you're a Michigan fan and you're talking bad about Michigan players, I have to question if you're a Michigan fan.
I'm just being real. What the hell?
You got a lot to say about it. I mean, I don't know who this is.
What are you talking about?
Garrison, you the same dude that here from Michigan for 2 weeks, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mullins should have got 30 carries a game all year.
You even a man, dog. You blamed your girlfriend at Thanksgiving for the fact that your team lost, and now you blamed your girlfriend, dog. I don't take you seriously as a human being. I don't take you seriously, dog.
Hey, bro,
I don't take you seriously, bro. Hey, go back to Spencer James and be an All-American. Go back to Spencer James and be an All-American. That's what you remind me of the dude on All-American. That's what you remind me of. All y'all old state dog. The flag is cute, but I don't take you seriously in life, bro.
Brother.
I'm not your brother.
I don't know you.
I'm not your brother. I'm not your brother.
Hey, I'll say this.
I'm not your brother.
I'll say this in 2025, Ryan Day will not lose to the team up north.
You've been saying this for 4 years.
Cardell Tate is coming back.
Why do you feel like you won't?
Cardell
I don't know why he feels that way, Johnny.
Let him
get it out. Let him get it out.
Jermaine Matthews is coming back.
Who?
Caleb Downs is coming back. We got our defensive line. Everybody coming back.
No, they not.
No, they're not. What?
A lot of young
The rotation
players
guys.
coming back.
The
Ryan Day
rotation
is not
got
here to
Tua
lose
Maloa is
another
gone,
game.
Sawyer's gone,
Y'all keep
Hall man
talking like
Brooks
we a bad team. We
Your
won
best
11
defensive
games. Y'all don't
tackle's
want nothing
gone.
to
What are
do
you
with us
talking
next year.
about?
Who's
Y'all
the
barely
quarterback?
won this
Who's
year.
the
Y'all
quarterback?
barely won. Y'all playing like we a terrible team. We own y'all. We own y'all. We are the team to beat.
Where are you?
What?
This is delusion, Johnny. Johnny,
We the real dogs. We in the
call
playoffs and we representing
Johnny,
the Big
call the
Ten.
nearest
We
asylum
representing
and
the
get a
Big Ten.
straight jacket
We playing
immediately.
Oregon this week. We playing Oregon. Y'all watching from the couch.
Bro, what?
This is look, Garrison. This is not a good look, man.
Y'all
that was
watching us.
not a good
We about to take that
Hey,
one.
Jason, I promise you high right now, dog. Hey, Jason, I promise you high right now, gang. Hey, gang. Hey, gang. You, gang. Hey, Johnny. He said Jermaine Matthews. Who is Jermaine Matthews, dog?
Hey,
Who
by
is
the
that?
way, hey, Johnny, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it Jermaine Matthews that got cooked on a third down by a walk-on?
By the white boy.
Was that not Jermaine Matthews?
Dog. By Peyton O'Leary,
Was
dog.
that not Jermaine Matthews that got cooked by walk-on O'Leary on a third down?
He's the best sophomore corner in the country.
Wait. You guys, like, if you don't listen, bro. Like, if you don't pay attention to Ohio State recruiting and the players, that's fine. Like, again, you say you watch football, but if you don't know who Jermaine Matthews is, that just shows your level of incompetence.
What you mean, Jermaine?
Quarterback in the country.
The sophomore corner that got cooked by a walk-on.
A white boy.
Bro.
Everyone has a bad play, but he's the best. Look it up. He's the best.
He got cooked by a walk-on.
Johnny, I know you did. Did anybody out here play football in college?
What does that have to do with
I'm just telling you what I saw, man. I saw a walk-on Irishman cook Jermaine Matthews on a third down.
Like, bro, you guys are saying things that are irrelevant to the conversation. You sit here and said, "Who's Jermaine Matthews?" Then you said, "Oh, is Matthews the guy that got beat?" Hey, everybody.
No. I didn't say who. I know who Jermaine Matthews is. He got cooked by walk-on.
Right?
That's who he is.
DBs get beat. If you didn't know that, now you know.
So they gonna have a better D line than this year. So they replacing all the D linemen. They replacing every DB except for Caleb Downs, and they're gonna beat Michigan.
11 on the D line all season.
Bro, we literally Jermaine Matthews.
You played 11 because you brought everybody back.
This whole time waiting for the Tennessee game, what was the talk about the D line? We need to rotate. Y'all don't rotate like that, so you can't say how great.
I got the numbers for you, Johnny. I got the numbers for
y'all
you.
Rotated last night.
They've been playing Hero Canoe. They've been playing Hero Canoe. They've been playing Caden McDonald.
Canoe. Oh, okay. That's cute. That's nice. So the O line is gonna replace. How many O linemen do they replace?
I think they losing 2, right? No, they losing 3. I think they losing 3 O-linemen.
We lose 3
So Seth McLaughlin won the Remington. Don't know how that was the case when he wasn't even the first team All-American, but he won the Remington. And they lose who else? They lose the left tackle and the right tackle, right?
They lose Simmons. They lose
okay, see, he doesn't even know, bro. We lose our center, left guard, and left tackle.
No, of course I don't know.
They haven't been recruiting well, by the way, either. They have not been recruiting at elite level on the O-line.
So they got Jeremiah Smith, they got Tate.
I don't know why you be confident in 2025, when you just lost to arguably the worst Michigan team since 2017, maybe
2020.
even Brady.
2020 has learned.
He's learned what?
Jason, what does he learn? How to lose? He
learned what it takes to be an elite coach. And
to be in a
Tennessee game.
What does that have?
Hold on. When did he learn this?
Bro, y'all keep talking like we are trash.
When did he learn this?
Talking like we beat y'all every year.
Johnny, I'm trying to figure out. Did he learn this? Did he learn this in the last 3 weeks? Johnny?
Reality is coming in 2025.
I'm trying to figure it out. Did he learn it in the last 3 weeks?
Did you think Harbaugh was an elite coach going into 21?
Yes, because he has a proven track record. Why they don't have that?
He doesn't. Hold on. Tell me what Jim Harbaugh had done before
he went to a Super Bowl in the NFL. It's harder to coach.
Now I got you, Johnny.
It's harder to coach in the NFL.
Let me ask you a question, Johnny. Who the hell gets celebrated for losing a game?
You asked me if he's elite. You didn't ask me if he celebrated a game. That's not what you asked.
His
No,
record
that's not what you
coach or
asked.
an elite college coach? Which
You
one?
can't call a guy elite
No,
because he lost.
it's
a
harder
Super Bowl.
to coach in the NFL. If you coach at a great level in the NFL, that's more impressive
Dude,
than
that doesn't
coaching
make
at a
you
great
elite.
level in
That doesn't
college.
make you elite.
That's just the
That doesn't
facts.
That doesn't make you elite. You just
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. What?
I just asked you.
He took Stanford, a program that wasn't even known for football, and made him into a football program.
Before 2021, how many conference championships in college did Jim Harbaugh win in his career? Before in D1, how many did he win before 2021 in his career?
I don't think any.
I didn't explain.
I don't. He might have won in San Diego. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me put this in perspective for Garrison. Let me put this in perspective because I've had this conversation a lot. When Jim Harbaugh came to Michigan, they were in the dumps. The fact that he even had them in that conversation in year 2 is elite. That's elite. That's not Ryan Day. That's not Ryan Day getting hand-me-downs from Urban Meyer. You know what I'm saying? And just taking amazing ingredients and just making a meal that was already made.
Now let's go back to what Jason said. Forget all that, Jason. So in 2025, O State lose about how many starters do they actually lose? O State.
Maybe 11 or 12. We'll see.
I thought it was about 14.
On the O-line, 3. Wide receiver, 1. Running back,
2.
One is of right now, but I'll just say 2. So let's go 5. Let's go 5 or 6.
Quarterback.
Ransom is gone. Lathan's gone.
Let's go
Burke
6.
gone.
Then you go to D-line, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Foyer and JTT.
Linebackers come
Might be a good thing, honestly.
So they lose 7 on offense. They lose the quarterback, both running backs, a wide receiver, and 3 offensive linemen.
I'm not worried
That's
about
7.
Y'all not gonna beat us next year. Y'all keep disrespecting Ryan.
No. I'm asking.
Oh my God, this guy, man.
So they lose Howard, they lose Judkins, they lose Trevion, they lose 1 wide receiver and 3 offensive linemen. That's 7 guys, right?
How many do you lose?
No. Let me finish. So on defense, how many do they lose?
1,
They
2,
lose the whole
3,
secondary
4,
besides
5,
Downs, right?
6.
No,
7.
Jermaine Matthews is back.
So they lose, but so they don't lose the whole D
Lathan is
line.
gone and Denzel Burke, so that's 2.
They don't lose the whole D line.
Hey, Johnny, I'm gonna make it real simple for the Ohio State fans. They could bring everybody back, and I'm still be confident in them winning that game because you just lost. You just lost to a Michigan team that has 7 wins and the 3rd worst passing offense.
Jason, 1 second.
I don't care who you bring back.
Michigan man, I just want to hear you say this. Based off what you're saying, Ohio State's never going to beat Michigan. Just based off what you're saying.
Now answer my question. You ain't answer my question.
I can't say that definitively.
No.
Well, I'll say this. Nope, this is how I'm gonna put it. As long as Ryan Day's there, I like my chances.
Me too.
I like my chances next year.
Answer my question. So it's 7 offensive starters gone. On defense, it's like 5, right? Maybe 6, right? Because the secondary besides Downs, that's 3 guys.
Defense will have 8. The defense will have 7 or 8 gone.
7. So that's 15. So 15 guys are leaving, right? At least 14 or 15. What did you say 14? And is the kicker gone? It doesn't even matter. He played for Michigan anyway. So is the punter gone? So is the punter gone too?
No.
Okay, so at least 14 to 15 guys. Michigan brings back likely about 12 or 13 starters. They couldn't beat a 7-5 Michigan team and a 6-5 Michigan team, and you think they're gonna beat them with 7 returning starters? Are you out your mind?
Wait. I already counted 8 on offense.
8 on. I thought it was 7 on offense.
Nope, 8. 1, 2. 8 on offense.
He's
1,
got
2. Defense. 1, 2, 3.
They lose the whole.
Let me ask you
besides Downs. That's 3.
Garrison, are you losing Ryan Day?
No, Jeremiah Smith is coming back.
I don't
That's
care.
one guy.
Wait, is Ryan Day going to be
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I respect the game of football too much to even care about something as simple.
I just want to know: Johnny, is Ryan Day going to be there next season?
Yes, they already said the AD said he's coming back.
Okay, then I'm not worried about it.
So you're not worried about Cornell State?
Wait. So if Ryan Day wins next year, are you then worried?
They're not going. No. Forget. Answer my question.
Okay, if he wins next year, he'll be 4-2.
So all right. So would you be worried?
No, I ain't gonna be.
I mean, wait. Technically, that's a better win percentage than Jim Harbaugh.
I gotta see how the game goes.
So Jason, so you're telling me an O State team that loses 14, we'll just say 14 starters, and they got to replace those guys. Forget the Porter. Apparently y'all recruit like the SEC. That's what y'all say. So Michigan is going to be way better than 6-5. They're going to go to Ann Arbor and beat Michigan with probably 2 5-star tackles. Maybe not, but not starting, but they'll play. Michigan's got a lot of D-line rotational guys that are coming in. A secondary that's bringing back Rod Moore. Wait. I'm not talking to you. Will Johnson's leaving. No. I let you talk, bro. I'm not talking to you.
Balboa and Ty Haywood. There you go.
They lose Will Johnson. Rod Moore's coming back, and most of their secondary is coming back. So they're going to go into Ann Arbor and beat them with probably like 13 or 14 guys coming back when they couldn't beat a team this year that lost 15 or 16 starters. Is that what you're telling me? Ryan Day's going to go beat Michigan. Jason.
Yes, he has the blueprint.
The what blueprint?
He has the blueprint. Wait, what?
Where did you get the blueprint
Johnny, am I hearing this guy right?
Garrison, get your boy. You know.
No. You act like you can't make adjustments.
Listen, just like black people.
You said he has the blueprint. Where did he get it?
What I'm laughing about right now is that I want to know who the 2 5-star tackles are that are coming back.
He's talking about Ty Haywood.
I said coming in. You don't listen, bro. I said coming in. I said they might not start. I just said that.
Yeah, they are. They are 5 stars.
So
we know the blueprint to beat.
And Michigan actually developed offensive linemen.
So Babbo is currently committed to Michigan. He's the number 3 offensive tackle.
You said 5 stars coming back. Tell me.
I said coming in. I said coming. There you go. Now listen again.
I don't know what his wording was, but they will have. Well, I can't say they will because Ty Haywood hasn't flipped yet. But there is a scenario where if Ty Haywood flips, like some think he will, Michigan will have 2 5-star offensive tackles. Okay, typically don't start as freshmen.
Michigan, man, would you be confident going into a season with a freshman quarterback and a freshman left tackle?
Yes, against Ohio State, yes, because we literally just had the third worst passing. We literally just had the third worst passing attack. No, you asked me. Let me answer.
I'll ask you the same question, Johnny.
We just won. Nah, Johnny, don't let him get away with that. Don't let him get away with that. Don't let him get away with that, bro.
I'm about to get going here because
hey, don't run. But I'm confident because we just won versus your $20 million roster, and everybody coming back with literally no offense.
Michigan's offensive line.
So if we elevate the offense on any level, why would I not be confident?
Hey, how many sacks did Sawyer get against Evan Link? How many? And Evan Link was trash. How many did he get?
Bro,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Zero.
Like that when you guys pass the ball, you barely pass the ball and everything.
Man, how many sacks did Evan Link was the worst graded offensive tackle in college football, and Jack Sawyer didn't get a sack. He didn't even sniff David Warren. Game over, guys. Game over, Grandpa. Checkmate, my boy.
A freshman quarterback and a freshman left tackle, Johnny.
Checkmate, my boy.
It's not. It's not what you want.
Would you be confident, Johnny?
I wouldn't say I'd be confident, but we've seen it before.
When was the last time you saw Michigan have a freshman quarterback and a freshman left tackle start?
Jake Long and Chad Henne.
How'd that work out?
It worked out pretty good.
Bro, we just had we literally just had the worst quarterback. Why are you talking about freshman quarterbacks?
Hey, last time I checked, those two guys are on here. We're not having.
But listen, man, you guys stay blessed.
Bryce Underwood in high school is better than Davis Warren right now. Literally, right now.
And at the end of the day, it's this simple.
Where they can find you and everything.
Oh yeah, you can find me on the Scarlet and Blue Show. My co-host Bryce Sag, who's a Michigan fan. We're on to Wednesdays right now. We're taking a little break. It's very busy. And then also you can catch me on the Voice of College Football, Ohio State Prime Time tomorrow at 8 and Thursdays for our call-in show. If you got Michigan fans want to call in and talk about your Alabama game, please feel free to do so. But at the end of the day, man, how firm thy friendship, Ohio. You guys have a good night.
Hey, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, I'm here to tell you, we don't care. We don't care where to find you, guy. We don't care.
There's been a lot of Jack Sawyer disrespect on the internet. He's one of the best Buckeye players on our team. He's a leader on our team.
That don't mean nothing. What is that saying?
He's a great player. He had a big interception against you
He's
guys.
not a great player. He's a good player. He was good. You say he's one of the leaders on your team. You got 100 guys, some guys. I hope he's one of the best players on your team. The guy sucks.
He was all defense in the Big Ten.
That's really nice. That's cute.
Hold on.
Mean?
Isn't Caleb Downs 0-2 versus Michigan?
In the same year,
am I wrong about that?
In the
Is he not
same
0-2?
year.
That's true, but you bring up. I don't represent Alabama.
Well, here's what I'll do. Here's some advice for Ron Day. Go get more players from the portal that have lost to Michigan. I think that might work eventually.
That just might. Hey, Jason. Hey, Jason. Is Tua Maloa and Denzel Burke first rounders?
No.
Oh wait, let him answer, John. Huh? Well, how many first rounders do the Buckeyes have right now? Like coming out next year?
I don't know. A lot of their stock is a little bit shaky.
But I thought they were a great team.
We are a great team.
So before last season, they said they had 9 potential first round starters. I'm just asking your opinion. Do you think that was actually legit? They had 9 first rounders.
No, that's not legit. But we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have a lot of second and third round picks. JTT's going second, third round. Jack Sawyer's
JTT's going to second and third. Are you sure?
Yes. Burke is for sure going second, third round, and our offensive tackle. Our left tackle's going first round for sure.
Burke can't cover a candy ball with a paper sack. Burke is not going for second and third round. You said
Mecca's going first round, and Donovan Jackson's going first round.
But Denzel Burke can't cover Denzel Washington, man. He's not going first or second round, bro. He might go third. It maybe. Denzel Burke was getting. He got who did
Oregon? Yes, he had a bad game against Oregon.
He had a bad game against Michigan too. We saw him one time on that pass interference on the trick play. That's the only time we saw Burke. Caleb Downs was just saving.
Well, that's typically a good thing, though, if you're a cornerback. If you don't hear their name called,
y'all barely beat us. We missed 2 field goals. It wasn't like y'all dominated.
Hold on. We were a 20-point underdog, man.
It's a rivalry game. Y'all barely. If we make one of the free field goals.
Jason, look, I'm sure you a nice guy, man, but you got to work on your points, my guy.
If Davis won't hit that touchdown,
your loss as a 20-point underdog at home to a Michigan team that had no offense. The worst passing attack, actually statistically, the third worst passing game in the entire country out of 130 teams.
130 teams.
I don't care if you lost by 1 point. You had no business losing to that team.
Losing to that team.
Did you watch the game?
Yes. How many first downs did Ohio State get in the second? So I can say Ohio State. How many first downs did Ohio State get in the second half? How many?
Maybe 2.
They got 0 first downs in the second half. They scored 3. They scored 0 points. Go look at it.
I was at the game.
How did you miss that? You don't believe your own eyes?
Well, when you lose a game like that, it probably gets a little hazy. It feels like a dream. You forget some things.
It felt like a dream because we couldn't score in the third quarter. I thought it was very.
They couldn't get a first down, gang. What are you talking about? The only reason they got a touchdown because Jeremiah Smith pushed off like he been doing, and they're not gonna they're not gonna get away with that in the Rose Bowl. He pushes off all the time, like a stripper at Magic City, man. When somebody throwing 1s instead of 5s. But what are you talking? Like, oh no, you do realize that you talking about Brian? They got the blueprint. Bro, what?
He got the blueprint for 2025. He do.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait. When did he discover the blueprint? Like, when did this happen?
Johnny, come on, man.
After the loss this year.
After the loss. Johnny, I'm gonna get mad, Johnny, come on, man. Hey, Jason, you ain't high. Like you're a functioning adult, correct?
Yeah.
Bro, you've been popping edibles. Something ain't right, Jason. No disrespect, bro. I don't think you all there because you telling me Ryan Day said, you know what? I'm gonna trap him. I'm gonna lose 4 years, let him get some confidence, and in 2025 unveil my master plan. What's the master plan, gang?
Look.
I am looking.
Feed Jeremiah Smith, feed Colonel Tate, and James Peoples going to be the X.
So throw the ball like CJ Stroud did.
Oh,
you
my
know
God.
they did that in 2021 and 2022 and still lost, gang.
This is called witchcasting.
So is Jeremiah Smith better than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Not yet. Not yet.
So they had Marvin Harrison Jr. and they had Olave, they had Wilson, they had all them dudes, and they still lost. So you telling me
Our
he's
defense
not
was
better than
bad in
that dude?
2021. And yo, it was a snow globe game in
That's
2021. It was snowing.
oh
Me and
Oh
Lord.
my
CJ froze
God,
to
he
it.
did not. This guy
Johnny, hey
pulled up the
Johnny,
weather excuse.
Johnny. Hey man, John. Hey, no, hey, I'm gonna do something I never told. Hey Johnny, drop this dude, man.
All right, I'm about to get off here. Y'all tripping. Look, we gonna get you on 2025. All right.
What
I'm telling you.
2020? You in the multiverse? Hey, this is what I want you to do. Go find Thanos. Get the gauntlet. Get the time stone, and that's the only chance y'all got. If y'all don't get that time stone, it's a
next
wrap
year
game.
next year when we play, I'm gonna be on here. I'm about to get off here. Hope y'all have a great night.
All right, man. Go back to smoking. Tell Snoop I said what up, man. Hey, Johnny, man, who is that dude, man? You got to let me say dudes up, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That was rough, man. That was rough, Johnny.
This dude, Garrison couldn't even save this dude. He said the blueprint, bro. Jay-Z thought he had the blueprint too till Nas showed up. What are you talking about, man? What blueprint has Ryan Day? Okay, well, so Lord, they lose by less. The only reason they didn't lose by more is because Michigan had a bad offense. You got Jeremiah. We don't know who the transfer quarterback is going to be. The offensive line returns 3 starters. They got some really good wide receivers coming in. If Justice Haynes come in, it's game over. Because him and Joe Moss are going to rock that thing. And Old State is losing. He said 15 starters. You can beat Michigan this year. How you going to beat them with 15 new players? How? Make it make sense. That's all I'm sorry for yelling. Make it make sense.
You got anything else? I'm about to wind it down. You got anything else, Steven and Michigan man?
Look, man, I need whatever delusional drug he taking because that shit's strong.
Bruh, this dude drinking, man. Old State gonna be dumpster juice next year. I'm not saying they're gonna, but they if they don't win this year, they gonna have like Michigan, like Bryce Underwood. I didn't believe the hype until I saw this dude video. He wanted Michigan. He wants to win. They're gonna put every resource around him to win. Like dog, no, but it's gonna be ugly. The Buckeyes,
He's
man.
gonna start too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like they're not getting a port. From what I'm seeing, they're not getting a legit portal quarterback, and they got no one in the room right now. So I don't know how he doesn't start. I really don't.
They finna get a lot better. They finna get some play, man. John, I'm gonna let you rock out because this is, I'm gonna eat some yogurt and some granola, and it's gonna be Greek yogurt because I'm a trainer, y'all. So if y'all look here, have a good night. Go Blue. God bless.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get out here too, man. Garrison, I know I had you doing the running man there. I didn't mean to cook you that bad, bro. But all peace. Go Blue. Bryce Underwood season next year. I cannot wait. I'm sure everybody saw the video. He already looking at the calendar. He's like, when's August 29th? He cannot wait to start. So, yeah. All right, go Blue. Peace.
Whew. And then there was one, Lord, man, that was good content. It was a lot. It was a lot of yelling and over talking. We try to get these panels and try to get people to talk. Let the other person talk. Let them cook. Then you can cook. But hey, it's easier said than done, honestly. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Garrison. You see, because normally you don't see both fan bases up there. So that was different to have 2 Ohio State fans. Yeah, they were outnumbered by 3-4 Michigan fans. That's why I tried to sit back. That's why I tried to sit back. I didn't want to really get into it because I'm just letting the fans. I'm just the moderator. I'm the moderator. So I'm just letting the fans have their day. I'm just letting them have their day. You don't see the actual Michigan, Ohio State fans going at it like that. You only see that here. You only see that Sunday. You only see that Sunday night on Johnny Olsen Jr.'s channel, WJOHNNY, coming at you live. But yeah, that was a lot. I'm not gonna lie, trying to moderate that and trying to, keep it. That's a lot. It was a lot. But that's why I just sat back. So the fans, from the both fan bases could let them go. You know what I'm saying? Garrison, they was trying to attack Garrison. They ain't seen Garrison in so long. It was like hungry lions, boy. I had to hold on. Let me I'm gonna pull y'all down, let Garrison get his points out, and then y'all have at him because y'all ain't gonna let him get his points out. You know, you gotta let people talk. You know, it's not good content when everybody just talking over each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want Garrison to leave. I want him to stay. And if you're just talking over him the whole time, he ain't gonna want to stay. Why would I stay when everybody just keeps talking over me? I'm not gonna stay. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay for that. Hey, somebody said that earlier. I started to go get an apple too. Bro, I'm just sitting back. You know, normally I'm usually in it. I just tried to, whatever. Okay. But, hey, just letting the fans. Because hey, that was wild. That was a wild one. I'm gonna have to check it and I might have to I'm gonna have to clip that one up because that was a wild one. That's the fan base right there. But oh boy, oh my God, that last Ohio State fan, Jason, and he was saying some wild stuff. he was just wild. Might say Ohio State owns Michigan. No, y'all used to. Them days is over right now. Even if they win the Natty, you don't own us. You got to show up and show out to prove that. You don't just talk about being better than somebody. You got to show it. Y'all ain't did that since 2019. Y'all don't own nothing in Michigan. Y'all don't own us. That's a wish and a hope and a fantasy. You living in fantasy land still. You know? You living in a fantasy land. You still think it's 2021 or something. You know? You ain't realized 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Well, it's been almost 6 years since somebody has seen an Ohio State win against Michigan. Some of these young kids, they don't remember them wins y'all had. They don't know how it looks. It's strange. It's strange. You know, so hey, he do sound like the Uncle Lou dude. He do sound like the OSU fan that was, oh no, Uncle Lou. I'm just, you know, we couldn't stop the run, couldn't stop the pass. In our secondary, they just, I don't know. I don't know what to say, Uncle Lou. But we can't beat Michigan. I don't know what it is, Ryan Day. He did kind of sound like that dude now that I think about it. You know. Oh no, Uncle Lou. Just turn. If he come back, I'm gonna have the Sarah McLaughlin music going, ready for him. Whew. That was a lot, y'all. It was a lot to keep that together with the Ohio State fans. That was a lot. That was a lot. But that was good content. But it's a lot to deal with and moderate it. I'm not gonna lie. Marmar, that's why I ain't bring you back up, because I was winding down. If I throw it back in the chat, then other people are gonna want to get in here too. And then I'm gonna have to, wind them on, I'm trying to wind it on down. But I didn't want to stop the good content that was going on with Steven and Garrison, like they was finna have a battle royal or something. That's what it was. That's what it was. I needed a bell. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Ding, 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 ding. All right, you made your point. You got him down. You got him down. Because, boy, it was a lot. But, yeah, this wasn't supposed to be that. This wasn't supposed to be that type of show. It was just supposed to be talking about the playoffs. It turned into an Ohio State versus Michigan show. It really did, but it was good content. So, hey, I guess that's all that matters. Yeah, he's good at it. He know what he's doing. Let's make it fair, Johnny. Let us have y'all play for 3 years, and we get to say it was only a burger. Oh, the plays, the plays, Connor Stallions. Let's not live in the past. Let's just live this year. We just beat y'all again. We just beat y'all again. But yeah, let me read these super chats, and then I guess, because I'm tired now. Well, let's see. Brian Legger, $5. Appreciate the $5. So cocky over beating a trash SEC team. What's the link? I sent the link. I don't think you ever came up, but appreciate the Jamie Hogue. Appreciate the $1.99. Go Blue forever. Forever. M Go Blue Brad. He was up here, I believe. But he said Garrison popped out as soon as OSU won. Couldn't find him 2 weeks ago. That is facts. OG Dom with the $4.99. Gentlemen, hit the like button. Also, you cannot reason with the drunk, and the same applies to an OSU fan. Oh, hello. M Go Blue Brad. Again, Jason smoking that crack pipe. Jason was wilding. Now, that's a fact. See, Garrison was slick. You knew he was wilding because when he was saying that crazy stuff, Garrison was like, Garrison had his hat on. Look, Garrison had his hat on, and then and then Jason would say something crazy. I look over at Garrison over there like this. All of a sudden, Garrison got a deep. He all of a sudden, Garrison over there moisturizing his scalp. I say, oh yeah, Garrison trying to dodge. This dude is talking some crazy stuff. He trying to dodge it. And $4.99 from Jamie Hole. We gotta run the trains on y'all's in the big house next season. Yes, sir. It looks like that. Yeah, Garrison was looking crazy. He said, "Oh, this." Hey, I know what Garrison was thinking when it happened. He was like, "Okay, let me see what he gonna say." Oh, he thinking like, "Oh, this dude talking crazy." Let me see. He talking crazy. Let me just. Is he still talking? Yeah, he is. Is he still talking? Yeah. Garrison tried to, bro. Don't let get on him, Garrison. That's your fan. That's one of your teammates, OSU fans. Don't let him off the hook saying that crazy stuff. I can't get my hat back up there. We're talking about OSU owns Michigan. Boy, stop. You crazy. OSU owns Michigan. Never. Them days is over. You got to put in work to get back to them days. That ain't something you can just claim. Oh, OSU owns Michigan. Ryan Day found it. He found the blueprint. What blueprint did he find? What blueprint did he find? Oh, when he was looking off into space, when he was in the sunken place, he figured it out. When Jack Sawyer was over there, they're not gonna do this on our field, bro. And Ryan Day was over there like looking off. He figured it out. He figured out what to do then. He was thinking of his game plan. The blueprint hit him. That's why he didn't see Jack Sawyer about to choke slam that dude. He had an epiphany. This is how I beat Michigan. Nothing else. So he was just so focused. He was locked in. He had an epiphany. He had an epiphany. And then look, he had an epiphany. Then it snapped out of it, and then he was like, "What happened? What happened? What happened? I thought of a way to beat Michigan." I got the blueprint. What happened? Oh boy. I can't do it, man. Jamie running bustos on Buckeyes. Whew. Ooh, this is a funny one, y'all. Steven can be a comedian. He was cooking. He was. Steven was cooking. I'm surprised he stuck around that long. Normally he dips out when he comes up. Normally he dips out. But when everybody saw Garrison come out the woodwork, boy, folks was ready to get something off their chest, boy. Hey, I might need Garrison to come on once a week. I need Garrison to come on once a week because he bring the fan base out. I ain't never seen Steven get mad like that. He was mad. Garrison Garrison got, boy, Boxing Maniac be ready to get him in the ring. He want to give him a 2-piece special, you know. So, I might need Garrison up here once a week, every Sunday. Because the chat was going crazy, boy. I need Garrison over here. We doing better numbers than Voice of College Football Ohio State channel. Garrison, what's up? What's up, bro? We did numbers over here tonight. Man, everybody wants to see him. Everybody wanted to get one, get they. And Garrison, boy, everybody wanted it. It was good content, though. I ain't mad. I rock with Garrison, you know. But it was so many people up here that wanted him. I just had to fall back. Like, I'm not even. There's just too many people, you know. It's too many people, so I'm gonna let y'all have it. And that's why I just fell back. I let them have it. I just let them have it, you know, because this is for y'all, you know. The call-ins, and that's why people say when I chill back on the call-ins, because the call-ins, if people are calling in, it's not really. I'm not trying to make the show about me. This is their time. It ain't me. This is their time. You know, that's why I'm letting them call in. You know. Yeah, I mean, he was hiding. He was hiding because he normally comes in, you know, Sundays. If I have a call-in show, he'll pop in different places. So he'll be on Maze Madman sometimes. So he was disappearing. He was ghost. He was ghost. So, you know, it's like when you're in school and you see somebody getting beat up and you know you kind of want to help, but it's just too many people. Exactly, Antoine. That's why I was like, they jumping Garrison. And they trying to jump him. So I'll just fall back. I'm gonna just fall back. Then you ain't gonna help us jump him? All right. I guess I'll go over there and kick him and lightly kick him. I guess I'll go over there and lightly kick him. I helped. You know, but hey, between Dom, Boxing Maniac, Steven, Michigan man, hey, I'm just falling back. I throw a little weak punch, 25%, you know, so I just let them have it. Hey, you know, I love to cook, but hey, it was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was too many chefs in the kitchen. I say, hey, ain't no point in me getting in here trying to make some gravy. They got it. They got it. They cooking in here. They was cooking, so I let them have it. Hey, I pulled the phone out. They jumping Garrison. Hey, Marmar did want more. I had to I was trying to wind it down. I know you wanted more, Mar, but I was trying to wind it down, trying to slowly get everybody out so we can get out of here. you all right, bro? You trying to help him? No. No, he was trying to get up. I got him. They wasn't playing, boy. They wasn't playing today. They weren't playing. Then why both sides? This is why both sides trying to ask me? They trying to ask me, Johnny. And now let me ask you this: the Michigan side, Johnny. What did he say? Now, Johnny. Ohio State side, Johnny. Now, Johnny. I'm the moderator, man. Stop asking me. I ain't in it. I ain't in this tonight. I ain't in this. Don't try to get me to co-sign. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling tonight. Yeah. So, hey, I'm chilling. My name is, what's it called? Whatever. I can't even think of the little rhyme. They were looking for help. I ain't in it. Stop asking me to co-sign. I ain't in it. Like, hold on. Stop asking me to co-sign. I'm not in it. All I know is I'm just sitting back with the merch on. I'm sitting back. I'm relaxed. I couldn't even get mad tonight because I'm just over here chilling. I'm in the merch. Shameless plug for the merch. So I'm just sitting back relaxing. Shamelessly plugging the merch. Yeah. I had to do this before we get out of here. Yeah. If you want to be a part of the Royal Rumble, and show your support for the Royal Rumble, the Battle Royal. Hey, do y'all want to see more of the Battle Royal Rumble? Get the merch. Shameless plug. Hey, Dom, you did the best out of everybody. You did the best out of everybody. You did. But hey, I'm gonna see if we can get this going weekly. If we can, it's hard to get. I'll give Garrison this. It's hard to get Ohio State fans to actually want to get on video for to talk with Michigan fans. Because I'm gonna cook. Even if it's just me. If it's just me, a lot of people know how I get down, so they don't want to come up here because they know me by myself. Garrison, he'll come up. That other dude, I've never heard of him before, but shout out to him because he actually came up. I've been doing these call-in shows, and a lot of these dudes, Ohio State fans, they don't call in. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, and of course shout out to Garrison, but shout out to what was his name, Jason. Shout out to him for actually coming up. I mean, he was talking, he was saying ridiculous stuff, but at least he. I mean, he was saying ridiculous stuff, but at least he was brave enough to get up here and to say it. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but at least he came up here and hey, when we were laughing at him, when he said that ridiculous stuff and we was laughing, he still stayed up here. He took it. So hey, shout out to him. But we'll see. I'm gonna see if I think I'm gonna try to name the show like Ohio State fans call in or something like that, so we can try to get them to come in, and then whoever wants to come up and y'all do a little battle, something like that, because that was good. That was good content. So I'm gonna try to see if we can get that going. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. You know, I think Garrison brought the passion out in everybody. Y'all was waiting for him, boy. That was the mob. That was the Michigan mob. The Michigan mob was waiting on Garrison with pitchforks and shovels. They was waiting on him. But hey, Garrison wasn't running. He ain't run. I give him that. Yeah. It's hard to get him to call in. So shout out to Jason, because he called in. You know, Garrison is a personality, a YouTube personality, so he ain't scared of the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So, woo, this was a wild one, y'all. I wasn't even planning on going live tonight. I just actually Marmar is the one that made me do it. He asked me if I was doing the show. So shout out to him. I know he wanted to go back. He said he didn't get to cook. But you're gonna get it. You had your chance. So Marmar gonna be ready next time. He gonna be ready. He gonna let somebody have it. But yeah, you is the one that made me jump on here, Marmar. So shout out to Marmar. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Steven. Who else came? Shout out to Jason. I've never seen him before. For him to come up here, that took some cojones to come up here and get in the line then, you know, because that was funny what he was saying. It was ridiculous, but shout out to him. And Michigan, man, shout out to Michigan, man. And shout out to Town Health Services. I always forget to shout him out, but he been donating, or whoever that is, I don't know if it's a he or a she, been donating to the page. And I appreciate it. Donating to the page consistently. It was appreciated. All I can say is I appreciate it. You know, you enjoy hearing me get up here and yap about Michigan and make fun of Ohio State enough to donate to the page consistently like that. So I appreciate it, bro. You know, so, and everybody else that donated. I already read the super chats. Everybody that donated. Tonight was lit. We was cooking over here tonight, and I done worked up a sweat. Disgusting. So, like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.